It's raining hard.
Intense. All right.
Oh,
Now I'm kind of upset. Make it rain
I can
softer.
vibe it.
Yeah, it rains, lightning strikes you, and a wind
And
elemental
we
comes
die.
down. Roll initiative.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right. No, it's not raining. It's not fucking raining.
Ah.
Like every time you ask, it's not raining.
But Isaiah, is it raining?
No.
Oh, okay.
And it probably won't be fucking raining while you're out in the ocean either.
Why?
fuck.
Just a spite.
Hey!
Why?
This is a perfect place for rain. The water is.
We'll take the rock and tree ambience, I guess.
The ocean is thirsty, Isaiah. You have to feed.
Yeah, no.
Feed the ocean. The ocean need more food.
Dehydrates, you bitch.
And see, this is why I hate D&D. It's just,
DM versus player mentality.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
here.
DM versus player mentality. Fucking. The DM doesn't follow by the rule of cool. Ugh.
All right. Anyways.
I'm ready. I started the stream. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. When we last left off, Hank, the dwarf rogue, Esthar, the shifter druid, Dolkin, the Mentor ranger, and Vashana, the Kalashtar sorcerer, after collecting a reward for a mission and also sending Dolkin's family back on their way home, the party was informed that there was going to be a expedition in heavy quotation marks for the prince on a mission outside of the continent to the elven kingdom of Thelios in Valash. There the party is going to meet with the council in trying to relocate parts of the dreaded king that they have collected in their adventures thus far. Taking the day to do some shopping and getting new items and finding a way to alleviate seasickness, the party got together with Prince Conrad by himself with a carriage full of miscellaneous cargo to take down on the road, and from there we will continue.
Now, Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I almost just spilled a bunch of.
Ooh,
All right.
careful.
Before we start,
Yes.
I would like to ask Matt.
Why'd you ask Isaiah then?
Have you gotten the Isaiah or the Vashana art?
Have you
Matt? Matthew.
Matthew.
Matt?
Matthew.
He's getting the art right now. He's getting the art right now, right as we speak.
Matthias.
Mathemilian Pegasus?
Mathematical.
Yeah, good Adventure Time, Chase.
Lothmaster.
Mathematician?
That's a good Yu-Gi-Oh card. Well,
Dogmatica?
I guess
guess
we'll
not.
find out later.
yeah, Matt's actually drawing you right now.
All right, Isaiah. Continue.
Okay, well, there's nothing to continue. You guys are just, on the road right now. It's gonna take you about 2 days by horseback to get to pass through Barshan.
Mm-hmm.
And for the time being, well, it's just you got time to just goof around, do what you want. Maybe craft some items if you so wish. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I did. Oh,
Matt.
I think Matt just.
No.
He played. Yu-Gi-Oh got to him. He drew too much in the gotcha.
Yeah, the Konami came to his house and cut off his internet. He's just
the pat crack finally got to him.
Someone crafted Matt and it was a super, and now they're playing with Matt.
There he is.
Well, he's on
Matt
his
was
phone, so
embarrassed. Matt was embarrassed that
Yeah,
I.
he was like, I can't believe Chase called me out on not having art.
Yeah.
do we do away for Matt, or do we see what's wrong with him, or?
Sorry, not sorry, but he did say he'd have it done by today.
I don't remember him saying that, but so I mean,
I do.
But
I
if he-
remember him saying it last time because I actually listened to my friends.
He did. He did say that he was gonna have it.
You can ask him when he comes back, but yeah, for the time being, we'll just say, what do you guys want to do while your guys are traveling to? We'll just say, over the 2 days, if there's anything you want to discuss with the prince, with each other, anything you want to do.
You know what Dolkin does want to do, because I'm gonna go on a limb here. This is pretty far fetched. I'm gonna assume he's never eaten ginger or peppermint. I understand.
Ginger's a root vegetable, so that could definitely be found
Okay.
in the Underdark.
Okay.
Probably not peppermint though.
All right. This is what Dolkin's gonna do. He's gonna like when they start getting in the car and they start like just talking and just having a good time. Because I assume we're gonna stop for breaks every now and again, right?
Yeah,
So
every couple of hours.
So that we can go use the restroom.
Yeah, it'll be basically, until night hits, we'll be like, all right, park on the side, Yeah, every couple hours, so it'll just be like a 10-minute break on the side of the
Okay,
road.
and at least one of those times I'd like to go searching for cool plants. But in the meantime, because me and Estelar, Dokin's gonna go up to Estelar as he's opened up his bag of peppermint and he went, and then his nose immediately scrunched up as he was like, oh. And then he's gonna walk over to Estelar as he's like holding his nose. He's got like tears in his eyes. He's gonna walk over to Estelar and be like, Estelar, this shit is spicy. This peppermint is spicy. It hurts my nose.
You've never had peppermint before, Dolkin.
I think I can breathe through time.
It is a bit spicy. It's something of an acquired taste. Have you tried the ginger? It's pretty spicy too.
Well, you know what, Isaiah? Can I just roll dice to see if he's had ginger before?
Sure. I'll say, just roll a d20.
Okay.
10 or above, you'll have it.
Let's roll space 1d20. Okay.
Yeah, you've had it before.
Yeah. So yeah, Dol can be like, I've had ginger before, but like usually like in cooking, but I've never like smelled. But does peppermint smell like ginger? Like this is hard stuff. Can I eat this? Dolkin's gonna pull one out.
Like I said, it's a little bit of an acquired taste. It might be a bit strange the first time you try it, but it is quite pleasant. It has a nice cooling effect.
Hank, do you want to?
Angelina will watch it. Is like, you don't want to take a lot. You've got. Remember, you have a whole bag of that. So it's a lot. But you want to usually take one at a time and just like she said, suck on it for a little bit. And
Yeah.
Maybe try making a tea out of it.
A what? I'm not gonna. I don't have water on me. Oh no, I didn't bring water.
Do you mean you didn't bring water, Dolkin?
He's gonna turn and look to the prince. You bring what? Hey, comrade, I forgot my water skin.
Yes, I have water.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I packed a couple boxes full of the water.
Okay, thank you. Hank, do you want to breathe through time as I suck on this leaf? He's gonna.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I
It's like we're passing around drugs or something.
Yeah.
Talking about Dolkin, I've been breathing through time the entire life.
Yeah, Dog's gonna walk up as he pulls one of the leaves out, and he's gonna hold up the bag to Hank's nose.
Do you want to see stars, Hank? I imagine that can't be that bad. And then Hank will grab the bag and give it a nice.
For funnies, just roll a con save.
I was just about to ask, could I roll a con save?
Yeah, go ahead, roll a con save as. Yeah, the peppermint.
That's
in.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you breathe in. It's definitely very strong, but you've smelled peppermint before. It's definitely gives a good cough or two, but it's very pleasant.
It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, huff it.
Smell it deeper, Hank.
Yeah, Doki's gonna pull the leaf, just like sucking leaf. He's gonna put it in his mouth and start like chewing on it a little bit. It's just like leaf.
Oh, Matt. You
Oh,
back?
is Matt back?
Oh, am I back?
Oh, welcome back.
I see you, son. I'm back.
Yeah, you put one in your mouth. This doesn't taste as strong as it smells. It's got a very minute, but it's very nice, cooling, and got a very nice flavor in the back of your throat.
All right,
It's very refreshing. It's very refreshing too, and your breath smells very nice.
Yeah, Doc can be like, oh yeah, this tastes so much better than it smells. Vishana, did you want to smell of the bag?
Have you ever smelled Listerine? What's Listerine? What?
I'm sorry, what? I spaced out for a minute.
What? I was trying the peppermint. I smelled it and it hurt my nose, and I felt like I could smell through time.
Do you ever tried peppermint, Vishana?
Yes, of course. We have it all the time.
So you didn't want to smell the bag. Doug's gonna walk over and grab his bag from Hank before he fucking inhales the whole bag.
Before I inhale it again.
Yeah, you only get one. The first hit is always free. The second one's gonna cost you.
I don't wish to smell it, but I would love to try a piece, if you have it.
He'll reach in and pull out a piece for her. And then, walk over, hand it. And then, he would like to go looking for, some herbage, because he hasn't done that in a minute with his mom.
Alrighty. Go ahead. Just roll, nature survival.
Oh, God.
Can I have druid crap with those mint leaves? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Click Druidcraft. 23. Okay, so around this.
It's the first time I've ever rolled good.
And
You instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom.
yeah, I mean, I'd say very minor and minute plants. Yeah, you could do that. The peppermint is definitely minor and minute, so yeah, you could probably make a couple of those. I mean, we allowed you to make a fucking trail of white flowers back at Lignite.
I don't want to remember that. Don't bring that up again. Don't you dare ever bring that up to me again.
All right. So
I can't-
grasslands. I'm gonna roll 2d6.
I can't-
For ya.
I can't wait for that guy to come and find you from finding the flowers, and then him and the prince have a duel for your love.
I'm like dreading that. I can't tell you how much I'm like, oh god, please.
That's been an idea that's been floating around my head for so long. I can't wait until Zach comes and sees that Estelar actually has a boyfriend, and he's gonna cry his eyes out.
He's gonna hang himself inside Estelar's room.
What do you mean you love him, Estelar? Am I not good?
All right. Okay. You find, I think, something that you haven't found before.
Oh, a thing.
Yeah, I think you guys got a new thing. So as you go, look around and rummaging through the grasslands, seems pretty bare, but you come across a patch that kind of like is hooked up to some vines that are growing out of the ground, and some small little beans that are with them. They're light brown, and kind of with these vines that are growing, kind of make a small little bush on the ground. And roll me a nature check.
Oh, the thing I'm the best at, Isaiah? I mean, that 20... Oh, uh-oh.
They look like beans.
Yo, this fool eating beans.
You don't remember what these are called, but you remember these could be found around very small areas within the Underdark. They're very rare, but they made when you add them to stews, they're very, very good.
Oh, well, Duncan looks at him and he gives him a smell. I think the sniffer's broken, Ma. He holds him up to her. Oh, I don't think he'll be able to tell me, but you know what? Hey, guys, and then he'll. How many do I get?
You get 18.
Holy shit.
18 bean.
I'll tell you now, yeah, you know they are called cilia beans.
Cilia.
They-
All right.
It's a silly name.
And then he'll.
Hey.
I spelled it my own way. It'll be fine. I just didn't put the S. And then Duncan will scoop up the beans and like put them all in his hand, and he'll like cup them, and he'll walk back and be like, guys, look what I found. He'll present the beans.
Yeah, and then we'll turn around.
All right, everyone, nature checks.
Yo, this motherfucker
Beans! Those are beans!
Beans, what the fuck?
Oh, those are some cilia beans.
Oh,
Those are some pretty cilia looking beans you got there.
that's Angelina right there. You know, we got the prince here, so I guess the prince can use his refined
nature.
knowledge.
His refined knowledge of
How
beans.
much does he know about beans?
How much do you know about beans? Come on, boy. You got not 20 on your knowledge about beans.
He eats beans all the time.
He eats beans all the time. Oh, he got a
Right.
15. I forgot I had it to GM, but he rolled a 15, so he knows beans. DC was pretty low. Unfortunately, it's just Eslar and Dolkin that didn't get it.
It's
But
beans.
yeah, Vashana, Hank, Vashana, Hank, and everyone else. You know that these are cilia beans. They're used. They are if you add them to foods like like stews and soups and other meals, they are very, very good. They are known to enhance flavors, but you know that if brought to their full usage in potion making, everyone will get it. They can be used to make potions of climbing.
Ooh.
That sounds huge.
Yo, these are
So
climbing
tasty beans or climbing?
Tasty
What do you
beans.
want?
They can either be made to make shitty food taste really good, or to get for potions of climbing.
Could wait, he found these beans?
Yeah,
I did.
18 of them.
Could I go to try to look for not for beans. Just look, could I do like a little survival check or nature
Yeah.
check just to look
We wouldn't
around?
be on the road if we weren't looking for plants, so I also
Yeah. All right. Nature is survival.
Yeah. This would be over like one area, like on the first day. So
Shit.
yeah, if you want survival.
I'm rolling good. I'm rolling good so far, boys.
Oh, you roll better than her.
Beans.
Vashana found the beans.
Come on,
Vashana's-
beans.
Vashana's the only one who finds something. So would you be looking for the beans, or would you be looking for something else other than the beans?
Vashana's tired of beans. She wants something new and spicy.
Yeah, something different.
Alrighty. I'm gonna laugh if I roll the same thing again and you get beans regardless, cause fuck you. Alright,
beans.
what do I... 6. Okay, a common ingredient instead.
A common ingredient.
A common.
Oh.
So you get... Okay, that's not going to be worth anything. Instead, you get Quicksilver Lichen. Where was the Quicksilver? That's the... Yeah, so Quicksilver Lichen. I'll just do that again. It is a... a very silvery gray moss that you find growing under a rock. And it is used for poison, so you know that, Eslar and Hank have been using that.
And Vashana just picks up the rock and just hands the rock to Estelar.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Doubles the effect of poisons, but doubles the effect of poisons, but reduces the duration of the effect. So if it gives you the poison the poison condition, that for like a minute turns it down to 30 seconds, and further down for each for each time passed.
Oh, is it? Did I just get 18 flat, or is that 18 with the? Because I forgot the ranger thing where I get double the. This is the doubled, right?
Is this your favorite
yeah.
train?
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. He's using revised.
Yeah, where I
so
get
where it's just,
doubles the plants.
Everything.
Yeah, that's the only good thing that his class has is that we get double the plants.
This is the second time I've ever succeeded in a nature check though. So
Maybe I should have
Yeah.
used that with Cupid.
Yeah, but
Um,
yeah, that's what you find for the time being.
If we have some time at some point, I would also like to use the dried ephedra that we bought last time and try to make Dulkin's potion a little bit better.
Well, we do have like 2 days to Barshan, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
and while we're in
Dulkin
the
at
while we're
one
in the
point.
rickety.
Maybe when we've stopped for the night, so things aren't like
I mean,
splashing all over the place.
Yeah, I'll see you can do that. Let's see, what would the dried ephedra? That's common supply. Yeah. Increase. Okay, so you want to use that to increase the potion that you made.
From a 44 to a 46.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll an alchemy kit. DC's 12.
Oh no, it's alchemy. Okay.
Everything for potion making is unfortunately alchemy.
Woo!
I mean, that's
go.
pretty good.
15. So yeah, the dice of that is now from 2d4 to 2d6.
Hell yeah.
It should be a
Yep.
46. Because that was the Pogger's healing potion.
Oh right, right. So yeah, that's the 4. It's 46 now, and
Okay.
yeah, also since Angelina's got stuff as well, she's gonna be. Here's also a thing. You do need bottles. Do you have bottles?
Oh fuck! I didn't
have
buy any.
bottles.
I meant to buy some.
You got glass bottles.
Yeah, I've got. Hold on, we bought a lot like before.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I just ran out because I was either giving them away or.
I have 4.
Yeah. So did you just mark one off? So just make sure to mark one off for the potions.
Yeah.
I'll say
Okay.
start now. Yeah. Well, I'll do one for Angelina. She's gonna be using the tail leaf to make a potion of speed that she has.
As Estelar is making the potion better, Dolkin will he's just standing around watching because this is pretty fascinating. He'll pull out one of the beans and he'll toss it over and be like, so Angelina said that you can make this and you want to try making that into it's only one bean. You want to try making it into that climbing thing?
But I make a potion out of 1 bean?
I don't know how many beans but Dolkin will pull out 2 more beans. You need 3 beans? You need 4 beans?
No. I was asking Isaiah. What's the minimum number of
Yeah,
beans
how
that I
many-
would need for a potion like this?
That is a good question.
Because, I mean, is that 18 potions of climbing right there? That seems like a lot.
It seems like a lot. I assume it's gonna be 4, so at most we can get is fucking 4 potions out of it, is what I would assume.
I'll say, because it did specify the number that you rolled is doubled. So, yeah, I'll say you need at least 5 beans to do that.
When Dolkin tosses the bean, I'll look at it and be like, I'm going to need more than that, Dolkin.
1 more bean? I'll pull out a second bean.
4 more beans.
That's a lot of... Okay, I was gonna help. I was gonna make them in. I was gonna use some in his student knife, but I guess I'll have to wait. Okay, and then he'll pull out.
We can find some more.
Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3,
Vishana-
4, 5, and then he'll pull out the rest and hand him over.
Vishana overhearing this from the corner. You know, Angelina can just make the soup taste whatever you want it to.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
But if it has beans in it, it's more authentic.
Exactly, it's not the same. Using magic to make it taste good. Obviously it's gonna taste good, but it's about going through the whole effort. It's about making all of the steps. It's about the journey, not the destination, Vishana.
Best spoken, Dolkin.
Vishana's just chewing on a piece of cookie. Okay, whatever.
All right, you now have the 5 beans. Have fun. This is gonna go well.
All right, I guess I'll make a...
Well, I'll say you can make one potion a night. So
okay.
You use so by this time potion making isn't an instantaneous thing.
Mm-hmm.
So while you guys are getting down, it would take at least a good hour and a half to do it properly.
Okay.
So I'll say for the time being, if you want to try making a potion on the second day, then that's what you can do. But
Yeah.
But yeah, that's your 1 day of travel, and then coming up to the second day of travel, as you guys are getting closer, you guys will hit Barshan by dusk, as the sun will be setting on your current pace forward. Oh yeah, and Angelina did make a potion of speed, so you've got one of those now.
Oh, did she give it to one of us, or did she's keeping it right?
She's holding on to it for the time being.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I did say the one rule with all these plants that you have, if it has a spell effect, it needs to be. You need to be able to cast the level of the spell that you're trying to be making in order to use it.
So Dolkin
Because
couldn't use it.
you can't use a potion of fucking power word kill or whatever.
Potion of power word. I like to imagine you drink that and then you just die.
Yeah, you
because
die.
You drink a potion of
Yeah,
power
'cause
word
you
kill, you
drank
fucking
it.
idiot.
Yeah, you have just 1 hit point over the minimum required to die. You just
Tastes like cherry. It tastes
like
like
the
everything's.
words.
It tastes like everything is dissolving from the inside out.
It's like a hallucinogen, and then you think that you hear the word "kill," and then you just
then you
Yeah,
die.
That's the
Kill,
power word
and then you
kill.
pass out.
It's literally just saying kill, kill, kill.
Ow, God, something. God, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And then
goat.
Vishana's like, yeah, that's what it's fucking like.
Has this what it's been like?
Except
Living with
instead
a voice
of
in your
kill,
head.
it's kill, kill, kill.
This is what it's like to be a schizo.
All right, so second day, you guys have about one break for a couple minutes on the side of the
think
road
we'll
because the
sorry.
prince will want to be moving, quickly to get there by dusk at the very least.
Yeah, we'll skedaddle our way on into Barchan.
Yeah. So I mean, if there's anything again you want to be doing while on the road or on the one break you'll have while moving.
Nah, I'm solid.
Well, that's all it's gonna make the potion. I guess it would take more than 10 minutes. So
Yeah, I was like, I can do that when I assume we're stopping at Barshan for the night. Or are we gonna keep going?
Yeah, that's the idea, is to stay there temporarily for the night and then leave in the morning.
Yeah, so I can do that when we stop in Barshan.
And we'd be nearing, like our first break would be stopping near Estal's Forest, right?
No.
Yeah, the
No?
Silverclaw Forest is on the it's like
Oh,
a day's travel
yeah.
to the west, I think, of Barshan.
It's like
East.
half a day,
East.
right?
To the east. It's about walking distance. Like normal walking distance is 6 hours away.
I just thought we were near the forest because that would be where our
so
first break was.
No.
Not enough
Okay.
time for me to stop by.
I don't think. Oh, I should probably remove ration.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you guys are gonna keep trying, go ahead and remove 2 rations.
Go ahead and remove 4 rations.
Like I said, Maz. Actually, well, hold on. Just remove 2. I'll roll a wisdom for Ma
I will.
to see if she can find something to like snack on.
Yeah, let me.
Cause it's the middle of spring. There's things that
There
she
should
can
be
find.
easy to find now that all the you said what was it again?
A wisdom.
A
'cause she doesn't-
wisdom?
Or wait, yeah, because she doesn't have survival. So.
No, she has She has medicine though. 15, 14.
Yeah, I'll say first day she finds something big enough to satiate herself for the day, so she's fine for that day.
You want me to roll a second one?
And then one for the second day.
Oh, okay. Let's
And-
see. Oh, that's not as good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she sees a squirrel and tries to climb up a tree, but then it throws an acorn at her head and she falls down.
Okay.
So right off 3 rations.
Hey, we're up 1 ration, baby. We in there.
Can Vishana, during like at least the one time they stopped, take her broom and go out hunting?
Do you have a bow or
I'm just
something?
gonna use magic.
So,
Just gonna throw lightning bolts at bitches.
Now, Vashana, don't you go bringing any
You're gonna-
paladins to us
you're
this time.
We're gonna lightning bolt and instantly cook our meal.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a survival.
Wubbacha. Wubbacha.
Wubbacha?
Ah,
Sorcery
It was
point to
delayed.
Wubbacha. Okay, 11.
11. Going around, you're definitely closer to the mountainside on the to the west of you guys. So, it's sparse forest. It definitely picks up the further down along you go, and is more to the east side on the other side of the mountains, where the Silverclaw Forest is. That hooks around to the forest where you guys remember the white dragon being.
yeah, whatever his name
but-
was.
I don't have it off the top of my head.
Evnoine.
Hebnoine. Thank you. But yeah, for the time being, you find like a rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah, just a rabbit. You fucking
Fucking
what?
obliterated from orbit with the spell.
Yeah, sure. It's got like 2 hit points. It dies immediately.
Yeah.
Anything you do to it would kill it, so you're good.
Yeah, I just fucking firebolt it from like 40 feet up. Just
Yeah, so you got a slightly burnt on one side rabbit.
it's fine. It's
That'd make good for just about 1 ration.
It's just a hair overdone.
Nice, good.
Gotta go,
Oh,
Tank.
got him.
Kick him. Kick him.
We shot a kill tank.
Conrad stabs Hank.
Vashana killed Hank first.
This is where we all gang up on Hank and beat him up.
No puns in this party.
Yeah, I take a couple leaves in my hand and I put them over Hank's mouth, chloroform him.
Sorry, it's just how the force of rabbit.
Decapitate.
Die.
Ban him.
No, he doesn't deserve that. That's too good for him.
Fair enough.
All right, but anyways, so several hours go by as you guys are still around with the prince, who stays, at least trying to be, semi-cheerful and try to keep a conversation with you guys. As you guys are traveling along, he seems to, the one thing you guys can all notice immediately is that, he's improved a lot in terms of personality and brightness. Before the festival, he definitely, bags under his eyes, as well as tiredness seems to leave. But, now that he's, actually out of the castle, looking around, you can see, like, there's just, like, a big weight off his shoulders as he's just, like, looking around everything with just, like a child, like, looking at something new and, bright for the first time.
Picks up dirt. What is this?
No. looks at a butterfly. Is this a bird?
What a weird looking bird.
What a weird looking bird.
Yeah, boys, I'm gonna nab me a throw blanket.
All right.
It's to throw at one of us when we piss him off. So be careful.
When we start making puns.
Yeah.
When he's like, that's my shtick.
Hey, that's you. If I can't do that, it's like no, just you can't.
And you know what? If he genuinely is like looking at some of these things like with wonder, don't.
It's not. Well, he's not like looking around at wonder, but it's more just like it's more just like someone who's been cooped up for so long and now they're finally outside for the first time.
Yeah, and Doki
like they got a taste of freedom.
Oh, and Doki knows exactly what that feels like. Living underground and then seeing open air is like that. This is wild. And then Doki he'll come in, like, sit next to the prince and like pull him off his back as he sits down and like give her a few pets, and he'll he'll move Maw closer to the prince in case he wants to pet her. He'll be like,
Yeah,
you know,
she'll you take him off. She'll like climb up to the top of the cloth cart and kind of just like sunbathe up there on her stomach.
and Dokin will sit down next to him and just give him a smile, like, I kind of know how you feel right now. I kind of had that same feeling when it's well, maybe what's like the word I'm looking for, like a overload, like too what's the word I'm looking for?
Overburdened.
Yeah, you know when cause like when I first saw it, like I still don't really like it out here because the sun really is hurting. But like, man, when I came out here and I saw this place for the first time, I was like, man, how do you this is crazy that all this stuff is just here and like it's just crazy.
Is that Matt
Is it
again?
Matt again? Oh, it is Matt again.
It is mad again.
Oh.
I think his internet is having problems.
I think
Seems
his
like it.
internet is fucking up, but yeah, I think we're fine for the time being. So
Mhm.
it's just Dogan role playing, so it'll be fine. So continue.
And I don't, and you kind of, I just looking at your face, I can kind of tell that you kind of, that I know how you feel right now. Right, there's just so much cool stuff you got to see, and you just didn't even know that it was out here, literally like above your head. Well, not above your head. You don't have anything above your head. You live in a big castle, but you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. No, it's just more. It's been too long since I've been able to go anywhere. I've been stuck inside the castle for so long, unable to go anywhere, and unable to do anything. That it's refreshing and rewarding that I'm able to do this.
Aren't you the prince? Can't you kind of like go wherever you please?
Well, yes, I can, but you know, Bashan was a problem. Can't really go anywhere, and the only other place to go is, well, north.
Mm.
And as much as we've had a good relationship with the Dwarven Kingdom, they're very solitude unto themselves, and while very nice people, their legislators could use some patchwork. Looks over to you, Hank. Is like, no offense.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, all offense taken.
Yes. Wait, weren't you in jail? Weren't you in jail for 50 years? Oh yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. You know what? They kind of do deserve a slap.
A slap.
Just a slap.
Just a slap.
A slap on the
They
bottom.
not a slap on the wrist. A slap on the bottom.
They were very solitary before, but were willing to give assistance and trade before. But when the incursion happened, they more or less doubled down, not wanting to have anything to do with problems that is outside of their realm.
I guess because if you guys go to war, and then they would have to go to war, get another enemy sort of deal.
Yes, and they felt, well, at least the king there felt that it was... what's the word? It was not wise of them to fight a war that was not theirs, when they have been fine thus far and have kept outside mingling to a minimum.
I mean, I kind of get that. It's bad for business if you go to war with somebody, so like, I kind of get, I mean, that does suck. What's the king's, do we know the king's name, or?
You wouldn't
Looks
know,
at Hank.
Hank,
You wouldn't know the king.
tell us the name of the king.
Hank, you would definitely know the king's name from where. Hold on, let me go to my notes real quick to see, because
I say I roll history.
You wouldn't need to roll history. Hold on, because I wrote that fucker's name down here somewhere. Where
his name is Jorgen. Jorgen Emberbeard.
Jorgen Emberbeard. Dad,
put me in jail. That son of a
Didn't
bitch.
you guys know that I was a prince?
Did you guys know that I was? That would be a fucking
that would be a plot twist.
That'd
Right
be a
there.
tight ass plot twist.
But now he can't do it because now we've outed it.
Yeah, now we know.
where did I put it? Why is it?
Nope.
Control
Nope.
F.
I would still super be down if Isaiah just said Jorgen Emberbeard. Dale.
Dale, there you go.
Oh, okay. No. I know. I found it. The king's. The king's name is Deleard Stoneskin.
Not your
Really waiting on that Emberbeard.
I was also waiting on the Emberbeard.
You said Deleard Stoneskin.
Deleard Stoneskin.
Deleard Stoneskin. All right.
Yeah.
So would I tell that to the group?
Yeah. If you want to. I mean, I think it's Dolkin who's asking the king's name.
Yeah. The king's name is Deleard Stoneskin. and
Yes, I've talked to the I've talked to the man once or twice when I was younger, doing business with my when I was doing business. He's a
Can I insight that? Why did he just stop saying what he was gonna say?
Sure, you can go ahead and incite it.
Yeah, why did he
You know what? I'll make him do a deception check.
Yeah, because you wouldn't just stop saying something. You said insight, right?
Yeah, insight.
Insight
Yeah,
with my big
21,
plus
so.
2. Well, I have to get a nat 20 to beat him, so.
damn.
He looks like he might have just fumbled on his words and was just trying to retrace what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, yes, he's not a bad man, but he's, what's the saying? Got a stick up his ass. More so than I used to.
You had quite a stick up your ass before.
Well, you'll know where I was before, so I hope you can understand that.
I do, but it is interesting to see how far you've come in such a short time.
Yes, I've made a lot of progress with both the company that I keep and the state of the capital now. It's very, very nice.
And now that Barchan is done with, have you tried to talk to him? Maybe maybe you can open him up some more. I mean,
I've been making work in progress on that. Currently, give me one moment to go through my notes again, to find the name. Yes.
I like to think that he just pulled out a book and he's
Yeah.
like looking through his
Yeah,
notes.
no, this is me.
pulls out a diary.
If you remember, for a second time, with a much more versatile group of adventurers, I have Joel going back to Hogda to try and re-up an alliance and better trade route with him again.
Oh,
Joel Akati, if you remember him.
Oh, the merchants.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the our Minister of Trade.
Oh. Well,
How's he
Yes.
doing?
He's doing quite well. Both of his arms have been fixed up, actually. Some minor scars here and there, but he's doing quite well. His children are doing quite well as well.
Are they with him or are they back at?
He left it to executive decision on his part to leave them behind.
That's what I was worried about.
With a scepter. To be fair, we weren't expecting goblins at this time of the year, and that close to dwarven. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of words. Close to dwarven borders. Very odd, but it's Oddworld.
Yeah, that's good.
Goblins?
Yeah, because remember he got
Goblins.
he got ganked by goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We did fight a bunch of goblins.
And he got-
Yeah, the goblins came and yoinked him.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, never mind.
tried to yoink the kids.
Yeah, I remember now.
Well, I hope the trade does open up because I mean that'd be pretty cool just to see more like trade between. I mean that's good for everyone, I assume.
Yes, indeed. I'll hear word from it hopefully from Cromwell once we are good to go. will take some time. It probably will be around the time we do actually make it to Valash, but I'm very hopeful.
How long do you think we'll be gone?
That depends. One thing
I'll be
looks to the comatose looks to the
Vashana.
comatose Vashana at the
Yeah,
moment.
the cardboard cut out Vashana right now.
Yeah.
There are people that we do know in the world that, considering that we came into contact and knowledge that the kingdom had 2 pieces of the king within the vault underneath the capital, was very concerning. Wallace knew of one. He did not know of the other, though, which was equally concerning, as he was my father's high wizard, and even my father and the rest of the councilmen at the time were keeping it under wraps from a lot of people. But he knew that he knew of another archmage that is in Valash, which happens to actually be. I wish Matt was here. Which actually happens to be Miss Kyotara's mother.
Turns and looks at the cardboard cut out Vashana. Imagines a smile.
What do you
on her
think
face.
about that, Vashana?
Well, what do you think about it?
Yeah, tell us what you think about that, Vashana.
And then Hank's gonna like grab the sides of the cardboard cutout and shake it around like, oh no, well that's crazy. That's my mom.
That's me, ma.
That's me mama.
That's me, Elvin Mama.
me stinking
What?
elven dinky
Which
mother.
is which?
Knife your mama.
My disgusting knife your mother. I'm a schizo.
Which he has. Which during the incursion we were able. Well, we weren't really able to get much done, and the way of communication was usually through the ports, and through magical means as well. Though Cromwell himself, Wallace, is not very much on the communication side of magic, as he is more with the finer and more destructive and experimental kind of magics.
Vashana gave him a boomstick.
I'm still worried about that, he says with like a, oh jeez.
Oh,
But-
I see Matt's back.
Oh, Matt. Oh,
He's in roll 20.
Oh,
Oh,
but it
hopefully.
doesn't say he's online on Discord.
he might be coming back in, but yeah, it's like, but the one thing I was saying before is it's quite concerning that did immediately send out letters.
Welcome back.
For the moment,
Hey,
Welcome back.
welcome back,
we're
Matt.
having issues in the area, so.
Oh,
Wait,
do you think it's gonna happen again, or?
It might possibly, but I'll just catch the VOD if it does. So.
Okay, well, what I just
Yeah, just
happened
keep-
was, I was just talking to them. They were just talking with the prince about kingdom stuff, and dropped a little lore bomb about Valash and your dear mother.
Oh, lore bomb me.
She's the Archmage of Valash.
Ah, yes.
Not sure if you wrote that down in your
Well,
backstory, but
I figured as much.
yeah, I was like, you know what? It makes sense.
Yeah, no, I figured as much.
Yeah, she's the Archmage. She was talking about how they had ties and knowledge of other areas in the world, holding and having knowledge about the pieces of the dreaded king, and that's why Valash is the first place in mind, was because Wallace had communication with your mother.
Mm.
Unfortunately, he did not have much after the incursion, because Wallace is a experimental kind of mage,
Fair
and doesn't
enough.
really go into the communication spells.
I just imagine canonically Vashana like opened the door from the outside, came in, and just threw the cardboard cutout of Vashana out, and then sat down.
Yeah,
flew back in on her broom, grabbed the cardboard cutout, threw it away.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
and then-
what's going to happen.
And then sat back down. And then was like, oh yes, my mother.
Yes, yes, no, she is one of the most powerful mages in all of Thelios.
Yes, quite intimidating, I've heard as well. From at least Wallace's stories.
Oh, that guy knows Wish. How could he be scared of anything?
Well, even Wish has its, as a powerful spell as it is, has its limited uses. It can't really, make someone not afraid of another person.
Can you really not wish
I
yourself to...
wasn't afraid.
Yeah, can it really not? Can you not just say, I
Well-
wish I wasn't afraid?
Possibly, but
What a waste of a
from
wish.
from what Wallace has spoken before, he would rather be afraid than not be able to use it.
Oh, makes sense.
Yes.
Your
there's
mother
a-
really that scary?
Well, if you're on her bad side, she can be, but as long as you behave yourself and follow the rules, and you're her daughter, she's quite nice to get along with.
Okay, but I feel like I can't do one of those things.
That's all right. You're friends with her daughter.
You get Vashana, you get a mental image from Keel of just like you get this feeling of like really as like you have this image flashback of getting put on a boat and sent out to the fucking wild seas by your mother.
Yeah, and Vashana's just like, yeah, good times.
You feel an audible ugh. But no one says anything.
Yeah,
But...
Vashana just says then, well, there was the one time, when I was only 4 years old, and she threw me out into the wilderness to fend for myself.
Excuse me? Yeah, she's like, the prince just looks at you slowly, and she is like, huh?
Oh, yeah, I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was.
Didn't she?
I was raised in the
Wait.
wilderness.
Oh.
From.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know.
I think the only person who wouldn't know is the
Yeah,
prince.
the prince. Yeah,
Yes.
the prince. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, sorry. I forgot. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. The prince is like just has look like, just like smacks his lips like, excuse me.
Oh, no.
Yes, and then Angie is like, just like has like grimace of like, ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
not this story again.
When
Well,
when
no,
I
it's more just like, yeah, kind mother.
when I initially unlocked my magical energy, to allow me to get better control of it without threatening the people of Thelios, Mother sent me out to the Wild Coast, where she just left me for a few years.
That
And you people tell me these knife ears are kind.
that's it's just like look of like that's just like this hesitation of like, do I turn the cart around or not? It's
Oh no, she's Mother Atsu's perfectly fine. I'm sure she'll get along well with all of you.
you say so.
I mean, she did send Samiris to look after me.
Oh right. Yeah, oh right. I assume we'll probably be meeting her when we get back as well.
Yeah. Hopefully she got my letter. Ugh.
Yeah, Angela just kind of like squeeze your shoulder a bit. It's like, I hope it's not gonna be awkward.
Yeah, I don't think so, because she never liked me to begin with, but don't tell me that.
Well, I mean, you're the one saying it.
That was the point, Doki.
Oh.
That was one thing I was thinking before. As you guys start to see Barshan coming into view, about about around the bend of one side of the mountain. We have, like I said before, been sending letters, but we sent them as soon as we could, and it did take a couple days for messages to start spreading around to the coast, but we've not heard anything. We have not heard anything back. Any ship that has gone out, we have yet to, well, have them come back and give us news of anything else.
I wish I had
Is-
your magical prowess, Angelina. I could just contact my mother that way and find out what's going on.
Oh man! We could have. Oh, I should have looked for another spell scroll of sending. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's perfectly fine. Besides, I don't think Mother would be too concerned about me.
I'm sure if she sends you out here, she believed her daughter could get the job done, right?
Well, it was more the rest of the matriarchy, but yes, she gave her blessing.
I see. Gotcha.
Primarily because I was going to be under the tutelage of Cromwell. I don't know if she has like a what would you call it? A hate boner for him?
That's an interesting way to put it. But interesting way to put it as Conrad's continuing to drive the cart, and you guys see Barshan now that is coming into view. The first immediately noticeable thing in the time that you can see is that the walls are still up and around the city because they are very large and long walls, but for the most part, the wall on the north side has been completely torn down, and it is open and welcoming to the inside of Barshan. A good about I want to say a good maybe fourth of a mile of the entire wall has been taken down, fixed up as best as it can be. You guys can definitely see there's still piles of rubble that are kind of hanging around the walls, and you can even see, movement of people that are still working and getting stuff finished. But for the most part, there's kind of like not like a gate at the entryway, but there's kind of like a little bit of a guard outpost, sort of like, a little makeshift cabin on the road leading inside.
Rashana will pipe up. Ah, Mr. Gorbachev finally tore down his wall.
Can we replace Fashana with the cardboard? I like that one better.
I was like, what do I say? what do I say? I don't understand this reference.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall!
Oh, okay.
The Berlin Wall,
Yeah, okay. The more you say it like that. Yeah, but
I know that's some boomer humor. Forgive me. I'll leave.
So give us the cardboard cutout.
We're not here for the boomers. We're not a bunch of boomers.
Yeah, we're not here for humor. I don't want my D&D to be funny.
We're
Matt.
just boomers.
No jokes, all serious.
You're taking me out of my RP, Matt.
OOC.
But as you guys start, getting closer, you see as the prince pulls up, it seems like the two guards are ready to stop and take a look. But the moment the prince shows up, they immediately look at him, give their salutes, and with just a wave of the hand, you guys are led on through, and as well as everyone peeking and seeing the four of you inside of the cart. There's it's the guys that helped us out. So, and they just pass you along without any trouble, and you can see that you know what? I want you guys to roll me a perception check on what you see.
The church better be burned down.
Would you like me to roll one for Ma as well? Because she's proficient in it? Okay.
She wouldn't be able to do it.
Got it.
This really.
Just making sure.
Fucking high.
Oh!
Okay.
This is all pretty good.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'd say all of you can get about everything. So, yes. The first thing is, well, you can see the church is actually still up. The church in the center is actually still up, but from where you are, you can see that there's some activity around the front of it, but you're a little too far away to really see it, as it is still coming down to dusk, so it's getting a little harder to see. But on the walls and around the area, you can see that a lot of houses have been, removed to make more open space. Seems that there's more foundation being set down for more life to grow of trees and more gardens. And looking on the walls, you guys can see that there are actually animals helping out the people.
The Silver Claws must have finally come in and started providing aid.
Looks
Yeah.
looks at us.
You
Huh.
yeah, Eslar, looking up at the walls where there are like pulley systems of dropping down loads of rocks to the ground and removing things. You can see there's a dire wolf on top of the wall that has like the rope in its mouth and slowly just letting down a bundle of rocks down to the ground. You can see as well also on the road where there are gardens being set up around new foundation, that there are within a group of about 5 people. You can definitely see that there is one person that sticks out as definitely someone from your circle.
Now, although a direwolf makes sense, can it be a tiny rat?
No.
Fun.
No.
This is funny.
Just a rat moving like a 10-ton boulder down, holding the rope in his mouth.
No.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, I did ask Papa if we could help out the rebuilding Barshan.
Yes, that is very good. It seems things are going to be changing around here for better.
I think things already have changed for the better. I mean, we already got new management. How's Tygash been doing? Or Nugash? Tygash? Which one did you?
Nugash. Tygash is the son.
Nugash is the orc fellow that I talked to. I remember him talking extensively about his wife and son to me when I met him. Tygash is his son.
Let me guess. He said that she's hot. He said it literally every sentence.
No, he didn't really explain anything like that, but he did call her very beautiful and many times, and how lucky a man he was.
Cute.
I don't
Wonderful
know.
family man.
I suppose, let's see, from what I remember, a lot of activity is being held up around the chapel, so probably there would be the best bet, so I suppose it'd be a good idea to see around and what's happening. And without any objections, he starts leading you guys to the church in the center. And you guys make your way down there, and like before, you can see that there's just a breath of fresh new air that is actually inside of Barshan. People are on the streets, actually, happy, and, with dusk coming, no one's immediately fleeing to their houses in terror and anticipation of what's to come at night. And you do see guards as well that are actually moving around now, but you can tell that it is military from Nazril itself, rather than the old guards that were here.
Token, he'll ask.
Not definitely not as much as there were before.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah, but roll me, actually, let's see. For those involved. You know what? I'll say yeah. Everyone can go ahead and roll me intelligence check, because word can pass around, and I imagine you guys would all be curious about what's happening in Barshan, unless no one cares.
Oh, sorcery point that. Yep, there we go.
Alrighty.
Intelligence. Oh, just straight intelligence with my big ol' +0. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Eslar,
nothing.
I'll say, Eslar, you've been more focused on your forest and the circle and the members there, and attempting to help out with the people Barshan, but relatively keeping it to yourself. Dolkin, you've been busy with also, with the Silver Claws as well, helping out there. So, attention towards Barshan has been slow. Also, you forget a lot.
I mean, that is true.
Hank and Bashana, you know that a couple things here was that it makes sense that the druids are helping out, especially with the alliance that the prince and Alder Silverclaw made to make an alliance to helping out in Sparshan. You also know that the military outpost is now kind of being used as like a pseudo medical ward. From what you heard whispers of, the people that were under influence in Barshan are being held there. From what you know, there's still people who are under repercussions from whatever mind control they were under. And for the time being, as far as you know, some people have been fixed and healed, but there's still others with possibly irreparable damage to them.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I would need someone to tell it to Dalkin, because Dalkin, I was going to ask about what happened to the guards, so that's pretty good.
Vashana's just... Damned. The bloody mind control. I hope that they're able to recover.
I did manage to call in a few favors from what little contact we could get in the short amount of time. Within about around 2 or something weeks ago, we did manage to get clerical aid from one of the other kingdoms, as minimal as we can. One thing that's happening is I think we have also from the city as well. I did pull from some of the few clerics and the middle district god captain. Let me see if I can find her name real quick.
Talking about the oh no, he's not talking about the person that was here.
No, this is a new
You talking
person.
about my patrol officer?
No, this is a new person that I don't think you guys have had mentioned to you before.
Me?
Yeah, the middle district guard captain. That's not it. Where the fuck do my fucking notes are awful and I don't like them. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Ah, okay, my bad. Yeah, it's like, yes, Captain Hensdroth is our middle district captain, and has been quite to herself and keeping business, more of a businesswoman at heart than a captain, and has been tending to the businesses in the middle district. But considering things have been booming better, I asked her to come down here to assist with the cleansing of the chapel and removing any demonic essence that would still be lingering there.
What? I'm happy to hear that most everyone is. Where are they keeping the people that aren't okay? Like, what? But like, not like, are they still under the what was the guy's name?
Yes, Dolkin, did you not know that I had changed the guard outpost into a medical ward?
I've been a little busy this past couple of months, so I haven't really paid attention to. I was just happy to get out of here. I thought we were going to die. I didn't want to.
No, me too. I also didn't hear about this. Is there still people who are not doing well?
Yes, quite a few are still under the mind control of whatever dark rituals they were conducting.
The influence spread far for many years, so it only makes sense that, from what I hear, about a fourth of the people that were under the influence from the last check that I got have been cured of the influence that they were under.
So those people said anything of note? Say who they were worshipping?
Hell, we know who they were worshipping.
don't really know much about it. I just know the name.
From the progress report that Miss Augustine gave me, from what I can gather, it seemed Bartholomew was trying to make himself a new god to take over. And this Dracar was going to be the name of himself once he finally achieved his godhood, I suppose, as blasé as that is, as he just rolls his eyes.
Ascension takes a lot more than an entire city worshipping you.
Well, I don't expect a man who is willingly taking the power of a piece from the dreaded king to be thinking rationally.
Fair enough, I suppose. And Tethanol was aiding him, watching him. I don't know exactly what
He
they
had
were
like a
doing,
mirror or something.
That is concerning with what you guys told me about before. So he has his hands in several different areas. And if my guess is correct, he's the one that probably could have given him that piece. It's a lot of problems that I don't have a lot of answers or workarounds at the moment, which is, for the time being, the short-term solution is getting the pieces we have now away from each other.
And I did think about that when I was like laying in bed, cause like moving the pieces, like last time we saw him, he like teleported. Like, I just want to know like how. You don't have to tell me. I understand that information is power, but like, how does moving them across like the sea? How is this gonna like stop him?
We will stop him, Dorkin.
It's not going to stop him.
Oh, slow him down.
Just more or less, it is. While he kind of like just has the horses like moving as you guys are getting closer to the palace. I've explained this to all of you before, but these pieces have incredible power. The dreaded king, as his name is lost, could not be killed by normal means, so instead he was turned into as many pieces as could be made possible in order to contain him. While he is not alive, he is also not dead. As he points to the back where the cargo is, his consciousness lays trapped within each different piece that is scattered throughout the world. And keeping those pieces far away from another keeps himself, well, away from himself. At least that's the stories that Cromwell has told me growing up, and the information once I took over. The more pieces that get together, even through the protective bindings that conceal them, if enough of them get together, the consciousnesses can bleed into one another and can have dire and irreparable consequences. While not the level of godhood and destruction that the king had before, it would be quite devastating.
Do we know how many pieces of the Dread King there are? I don't remember if he ever said that.
As far as you remember, you don't know of an exact number.
Okay.
Because the only thing you really heard was stories from what Tangar said quite a while ago, back in the earlier sessions. But you know, at the very least, at least under 100 pieces are as what you know.
And we have
a couple. The best way I can say is a couple dozen to under 100. You don't have an exact number because, well, you don't know. No
exactly.
One really knows.
Yeah, no one knows, except I assume fucking Tethanol, but he's a piece of shit, so who cares?
Yeah, he probably wouldn't tell us.
There are a million pieces.
Dang.
Shit, we're gonna be doing this for the rest of our lives, guys.
Tethanol, can we just like...
Oh, what a quest we're gonna be going on.
And I've got 500,000.
Tethanol, alright, Tethanol, we're gonna play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Duel us for them. Get on Master Duel right now.
If you lose, you go to the Shadow Realm.
Oh, back to my realm. Oh, that's nice.
I hope
Yeah,
you
we
guys
just
like
send you home.
dolls.
I hope you guys are ready for Bird Up.
I'm playing.
By using the effect from the graveyard, I summon the Eldritch.
Oh, Eldritch, the
I
Golden
summon
Lord.
The Golden Lord.
I play Dark Necrophile.
Bashana cast Fireball.
On the cart.
Everyone dies. Angelina counterspells.
Good. Adulkin would have done it, but you know.
Estelar fireballs.
Uh-oh. Well, I can't do
Oh,
anything about
oh
that.
god, oh fuck.
All right,
Plays
but-
Monster Reborn.
Hank uses evasion. Takes nothing. Alright. But you guys, in this conversation that you have, get to the front of the church. That is currently has been, for the most part, sealed up as best you can. You can see the windows have been covered and blacked out. You can see definitely immediately that the bell tower, for lack of a better term, has been collapsed in on itself.
Good.
That has been torn down, and whatever entrances leading into are being heavily monitored. The doors are open, and you can see there is activity coming in and out of robed and armored individuals that you see going inside. That, from a glance, you can tell are definitely paladins, clerics, and holy people that are going in and out. In front of it, talking with one another, as well as two other of these paladins. You see Nugash, because he stands out very impressively, and you see Alder.
Papa!
Is Nugash in like fancy attire?
No.
Oh,
He's-
okay.
He's kind of in the same attire he was before, maybe a little bit better with sort of a nicer coat.
That's what I'm talking about.
With a nicer
Adorable.
coat, maybe a nice shave, but that's
Popped
nothing's
collar.
really changed. You can a bad boy collar.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, but no, and you see, you see your father. He standing there still, about the same as he did when you left the forest and got back to the forest.
Does he look like he's busy right now? You said he's talking to new guy.
No, they're gonna walk.
They look like they're currently conversing with one another at the moment.
I
as
get-
you guys
Yeah.
are rolling
No,
up.
I guarantee we're gonna walk over, and then you guys are gonna be like, "And my wife is so hot," and then your dad's gonna be like, "Well, my wife is even hotter."
My wife is even hotter.
Oh, really? Why don't we make our wives do a beauty contest, and we can just compliment how beautiful they are? You think you come up with good ideas in that head, Nugash?
You come out. You know what I was going to be very upset, but now that seems like a very good idea in hindsight. Oh yes, does she does. But you
After
guys,
that, we will have a who's a more beautiful daughter.
I don't
He doesn't have a daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
Looks
Then
like
I win.
I
Who's more
win.
beautiful, my son or your daughter?
Oh, you motherfucker. But despite them talking, Conrad does have the cart pull up, and it's kind of hard to miss a horse and carriage pulling up to you, and both of them do look, and some eyes from the other clericsmen and paladins kind of look as they're going in and monitoring around the building, but kind of just like go back to what they're doing. And Conrad just stops the car and gives a wave, and you see Alder immediately, look and see into the cart, and he could tell immediately he's like looking in to see, is like, is my daughter there?
Dalkin's gonna stand up and give him a wave. He'll be like,
That's
"Hey,
why he's
Papa."
gonna jump out of the cart.
There is Dolkin.
Hey, Papa.
There is my beautiful little cub. Come
and then
here.
she's gonna run up to him and she's gonna like jump on, like give him a big old bear hug.
And then he's
Bye-bye!
gonna walk by Estelar and hug
And
Dolkin.
and hug
Oh,
Dalkin.
donkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's my beautiful daughter.
Yeah, he he gives you a very big hug, and Nugash kind of like walks over and gives you guys a wave, like, "Oh well, it's good to see all of you, Your Highness." As he kind of like tips an invisible hat that he doesn't have to to Conrad's, like, "It is good to see you, Mr. Nugash. Please, you're fine. No need for pleasantry here."
Vishana will go, Nugash, and give him a hug.
No. There's little Miss Vishana. You haven't getting any trouble, have you?
All the time.
Oh, that's why I knocked her here. Come here. Yeah, he just pulls me and gives you a little noogie.
I like the idea that Alder goes to actually hug Dolkeen, and he's all like, "Oh, my beautiful daughter," and he's like rubbing over the
your
back.
wild shape is getting better.
He's like, "You've gotten a lot hairier, and you've got horns this time." And then he puts on his glasses. He's like, "Oh,
oh, silly me."
I mean, Dolkeen would go along with it.
Yeah, but Nugash. Yeah, Nugash will look to you, Dolkeen, and like give you like a very strong handshake.
Dolkeen's not gonna just settle for a handshake.
Okay, well then
Yeah,
you see that he'll go into the man hug.
Yeah, Dolkeen will go in for the lips.
Yeah, he punches you.
Yeah.
That's for me wife. That's for me wife. Lips is only for her.
No, when he holds out his hand for a handshake, Dolkeen will like expand his arms to show the wingspan. To be like,
yeah, and it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it." He goes in and he does a big claps and starts smacking you on the back.
Dolkeen does the same, where just big, meaty, just strong hug, patting each other on the back. You're like, you guys, I know you said that you probably wouldn't want to. I remember hearing you didn't want to take this position, but you seem to be fitting in pretty well to this whole leadership position.
Yeah, well, it kind of like looks of you. Gives you a nod, Hank, as he looks down and like kind of holds out his hand for a fist bump towards you.
Yeah, and I'll give him a little fist bump too.
It's listen, I'm a businessman. With my wife, still getting used to the whole thing. Education for orcs comes very slow, especially around here, but it's a lot easier with a bunch of other people that are helping me out. And Mr. Silverclaw over there, he's a smart fucking man. That one is. Actually, says he hasn't been in the city for a long time, but he seems to know the ins and outs and been helping me out as well. As we have his dude boys go around, you do repairs and plans around the city too.
I stayed about like a couple of weeks with Papa, and he's a smart man. He would always tell me he'd tell me like stories and like give me like life lessons.
Oh yes.
I imagine the new management is a little bit better than a demonic overlord.
Yeah, he definitely would be. Yeah, definitely would be. There's no demons out trying to kill us now. That's good. That's a very big improvement. That one is.
That's always a good plus.
Yes. Me wife and son doing good. But they're all having my son run the business, helping out me wife for the moment. While I'm out doing rounds and with the other house members in the city. But yeah, city's going good, and really, again, I can't thank any of you enough for the help that you gave us.
Well, I mean, we should be the one thanking you guys. I mean, you're the one who helped us get around the city and find where we need to go. I mean, really, you're the hero.
Those cookies were delicious.
I am pretty great, aren't I? As he kind of wipes his nose with his finger a little cockily. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty good.
If it wasn't for you and your son, we never would have been able to meet back up together and execute our plan as flawlessly as we did.
Well, when you live in terror for a good long while, you gotta improve.
While everyone is talking, I know this place is safe, but I would still like to do primeval awareness, just in case I feel something I can alert somebody.
Okay. That goes out for about again a long while.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of miles.
5 miles, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 miles. You get some blips from the mountains immediately,
Mm-hmm.
but they're really off and in the distance, so they really do not catch your attention.
No fiends or.
You do, however, get one blip
6
right next to you
hours.
because
Oh,
Hank
actually-
is a fucking monstrosity.
How many miles is it? Because by foot, you got 6 to 7 hours going to the forest, and the forest's pretty fucking big. Or actually, no, you wouldn't even. Actually, no, you wouldn't even get a blip from the Silverclaw Forest. So yeah, no, just from the just from the mountains, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Which is weird because you know that you can catch the Silverclaw Forest in your at least a good portion of it in your radar as well, but nothing pops up.
Well, Dokin does know it's magic, so he's gonna assume, magic.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Magic.
Okay, yeah, Dokin was just gonna make sure that there was no more demons or monstrosities here to hurt the people, so that's what he was
Yeah,
worried about.
you do not get it. You do not get a sense of demons or monstrosities
Okay, good.
for the time being. But as they're talking, Alder, kind of like gives you a hug and claps his claps his hands against your shoulders. So it's like, oh, my little cub, it is so good to see you again. I'm looks over to the prince. I assume you're all going off somewhere.
Yes, we're about to start heading out to. Hold on, wait, the name will come to me. No. Dalios.
Yes.
Dalios.
Yes.
I see. The elf capital.
Yes, we haven't heard from Mother, so best go to visit her in person.
Well, it's good that I made the rounds to stop by around here. There is something I wanted to tell you, but with all the craziness that has been happening around, I've been a bit preoccupied.
But
I have a bit of a task for you if you're going to be going out, and it will help to maybe reinforce old alliances that we had in the past. I've told you stories of the 10 world trees that are within and around the world. Yes, you
course.
remember. I would hope that you remember.
I do remember those ones at least.
They're good. There is
Roll history.
There is one.
Do you remember?
There is one that is within the continent of Elash. Though it is a bit elusive, but I think that will be good to start making ways towards the other druid circles that are around, protecting the world trees, because it did have my concern how what is the word? How headstrong Barshan was before on getting through and punching through our force to get within. I can only assume that they were trying to break through and spread their essence to the world trees around here, which, now that I think about it, makes a little bit of sense since there are connections to Massentar herself.
I did think that was weird, that they seemed so intent on getting through. And we're just. Well, it's a bit out of the way, and I don't know what they would want in the forest, but that does make sense.
Which has my concern that if it is happening here, there may be other places that it might be happening to as well. We speak with the forest and the earth through the trees, but it can only go so far, and you know us druids wanting to be recluse and not wanting to deal with people. So there is a circle that is within Valosh itself that is only one person strong, but is a ferocious archmage that I remember stories of my father, your grandpapa, telling you before.
No, it couldn't be my mother, could it?
No? Is your mother a druid?
I don't think so, but she is an archmage.
I do not think so. No, the woman that I speak of, her name is Trosak.
Gorsak.
My name is
Oh,
Chosak.
Chosak.
Chosuck.
Chosak. It is Chossach.
I'm just gonna put chew suck, and I'll just infer from later.
Have you met this Chosuck before?
I have not. I've only heard stories from my father before about this. He said he met her once before in his travels around the world, before stopping in Hostel and making our circle here. Many years ago. You know, druids, we live a long time. He kind of plays it jokingly. But from what I know, she's a very elusive woman. Unlike our forest, which is stationary and the protected by magic, the circle that she encompasses, it travels.
She travels with her bird, see?
Yes, actually, it's very impressive and quite terrifying when you think
How
about it.
does she do that?
Did she pick the tree up?
I do not know, but I can only imagine it is something to do with maybe a connection that she has with the tree itself, or maybe something there like. Just going back to notes.
It's easy. She puts a little bit of dirt and a little red wagon, and then she picks it up and puts it in.
Or maybe it is something similar to Namsis, our protector, that we have in our forest.
Yep.
I am unsure, but I know that there is a cycle that the forest that she encompasses changes, though it is only around Velash that it happens. So it is hard to point it down, as it is either random, happens occasionally every few days. It has been a while since my father told these stories, and I have heard them, but
That's going to make it difficult to find.
one thing he did leave that is a bit of a clue that could hopefully help. It is the only thing that is really indicating that the forest and the circle could be around. He said, listen for the pixies.
Okay. Does Astelar know what pixies sound like?
Does anyone know what the fucking pixie is?
Well, I think you're the only one talking, because you guys are also.
Oh yeah, that'd be true.
You guys are talking with Nugash, and so.
Yeah.
Vashana would have been there because she asked if it was her mother.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so everyone, and I think Angelina would be there. So roll me Arcana. You can have advantage, Estelar.
Hey.
Woo!
Okay.
I'll just say I'm still talking to Nugash, so.
Yeah, I assumed the boys are boys and talking to Nugash. You are not there, Hank.
Okay, then never mind. Didn't know I was talking to Nugash. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So Hank is wondering how Nugash makes his beard so magically amazing.
It's like what sort of oil beard oils do
What
you
does
use?
this man have such magical charisma?
Both of you that pixies, they're pretty commonly known as the most commonly known Fey creature. They're Fey that come from the Feywilds, and they inhabit, like most Fey creatures, around a forest of magical nature. And they're, like most Fey creatures, they're typically, little tricky pranksters that try to pull a fun little prank on anyone that passes by. They're very harmless, and if you get past the jokes that they make, they'll have usually good laughs that just kind of like sounds almost like a cacophony of little high-pitched children's laughter that you can just hear, almost like it's faint and in the distance. Is usually a calling card of a pixie. And usually, when you're walking through a forest, you'll maybe trip on a vine or have something hit your face out of nowhere. And that usually is their calling card. But Vashana, with a 23 and hearing all their talk about this and the world tree and how it moves around, you get a feeling that this one in particular, and maybe even Chosak, There might be a connection with the Feywild as well that might give it some other abilities to move around. Is your thoughts with a 23? That's
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yep. Vishan's just gonna go. We don't have that many pixies in Helios. An odd few, but not that many.
Yeah, well, Northforest unfortunately does not connect to the Feywild like most others do, but I have heard that there are some forests that can be imprinted on by the Fey, and that is where they can pop up.
That would make sense. That's probably why this forest is moving as much as it is. I'm guessing it has something to do with Fey magic, where it's just popping up at random places.
You know, when you put it like that, that does sound like something the Fae would do.
It does make sense.
I
With
didn't think about that.
With the Feywild connection, it could literally pop up anywhere. It could pop up, in a desolate wasteland, or could pop up in your local water closet.
I would hope very not on that other one.
I also don't want to be in the water closet when certainly there's a tree there. That
You
would
would
be
die.
You would just die.
I think, and about everything within about a good 2-mile radius would also be dead. Because the trees are very big. The trees are very big.
Oh, yeah. I know how big it is.
Yeah, they're very, very big. In case that lands on you, everything around you is just gonna go kaput.
It's not so much of a landing on, more of a popping up. Like
that. Even so, if you're there and it pops up on you, where do you go?
Well, you would become one with the tree, so I hope you like it being with Masental. Anyway, so are you all staying for the night?
Yes,
I
that
do
was the
believe we
plan.
are. Yes.
Well, as much as I do not like the comfort of the stonework man-made homes, I have found a cozy little area. Nugash has been very hospitable, actually. Mr. Nugash is as Nugash is like, and that's why my wife is the hottest.
Oh, I've seen your wife. She's like a 10, I'm pretty sure.
She's beautiful. She's 11. Yeah, Mr. Shiverclaw. It's like, hey, well, my daughter and her friends, they're going to be staying for the night. How about we head back to your store and perhaps start making dinner? He's like, oh yeah, I can do that. It's been a while since we actually been you know what? You all get on that cart, and I am gonna go running, and I'm gonna let my wife know that we've got company coming over. You're all invited. If you say no, you can't say no.
Wait,
That's the bottom line.
But before, can I come? I want to help cook.
You know how to cook?
Of course, I know how to cook. And
Okay.
and then Dolkin's gonna pull him over, and he's like, I haven't got some of these, some of the beans.
You know what? Let me roll intelligence check to see if he knows what those are.
Yeah.
I'll give him. He's like, well, I do like beans. If you guys want chili.
This motherfucker eating beans!
Guys, you beans today.
Okay. It's like, and then Conrad is kind of like, in idle conversation. So the car's like, I'll have the horses go a little slower so you have time to prepare. Take a little joyride, I guess, around the town around your shop, if that's all right. It's like, yeah, you do that. All right, Dokin, you'll come with me. We're gonna go start cooking something.
Oh, Dolkin's gonna like go for a high five, and then Dolkin's gonna motion them all to also go for a high five.
Yeah, you go for a high five, and then Ma starts putting her leg out. And he's like, hey, he kind of pulls his hand back a bit. It pulls his hand back, like doing like the sliding his head back motion as he turns around and let's go.
Oh, I actually brought her apron because she actually helps cook it when we're back in Nashville.
All right, you can talk to me wife about it. She got to think about animals in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I got you. And then Dolkin rummage through his bag and look for her apron
And
as we walk off.
He starts running.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like, "Gotta get there fast."
all right, yeah, I'll run behind him.
Yeah, and Alder looks to the rest of you. He's like, "Well, shall we hop in the cart and start moving?"
Mayhaps we could even help tear down the wall a bit more.
That is not something you need to worry about.
No.
It is going to be long work, but I mean, looking around, I don't think having walls would be bad. I mean, at least getting rid of the areas where you can get through entrances and making maybe more holes, more accessible. That could be better, but perhaps tearing down the walls would be
Excessive.
yes. Just tearing down what needs to be tearing down seems to be the objective at the current moments. And Conrad is like, yes, I do think it's not bad that there is good protection and walls around it. It didn't have them before, so having them now is not entirely too bad. But yes, let's start heading to the store. I'm getting sick of these rations already. He kind of like looks like, how do you all eat these?
Vishana just like pulls out a piece of still burnt, like starting to rot rabbit.
I still have some of this.
I'll wait to see what they have. I'm sure a good home-cooked meal sounds very good right now.
Well, for future, so you don't have to eat the rations.
We could have done some hunting. Bits of beans. We could have made something bits of beans and some meats that we had hunted, I suppose.
I get the feeling that's what Dokin's about to do right now. Anyways, hop on, everyone.
And then we hopped on.
Yeah, Vishana just kind of floats up on.
Yep, you guys all get on and head back to what did I name his store? I named his store something very Hightail Goods and Services. That's what I called his store. Also, I don't know if you guys got the joke about that.
I don't think I did. I don't think
Is there a joke there?
In the title of the store.
Hightail Goods and Services.
Hightail, because they want to hightail it.
Oh, they want to leave.
Oh.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
And they went around helping people.
Yeah, hightailing around the city.
Escaping from the guards, hightailing it out of here.
All right, that's pretty clever. I can't believe you didn't get caught. I mean, come on.
Hiding in plain sight.
That's what they should have named their store.
Hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight.
Oh my god, if I make another secret agency, I'm just gonna call it that.
Hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in Plain Sight Incorporated. We sell shoes here.
Yeah, we're just shoemakers.
We're cobblers. But you guys make it back. You see Nugash's family, Tygash, and his wife. The store's, closed for the night, and they all, welcome you to a very nice meal. Seeing the beans, Nugash definitely went for, all right, we're making chili.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Uses a lot of beans, but you put in I assume maybe put in a couple, and the chili comes out even more amazing.
I was gonna say, I'll put it, let's see, how many do I have? I should have 13?
18.
No, because I gave 5 to SLR.
You gave 5, yeah.
I
say even putting a couple in there would probably, enhance the flavor a lot.
So, considering I can only make 2 more potions, I'll just put 3 in. Because I can only make 2 more potions no matter what we do, so I'll throw 3 in.
Yeah, so you guys all you all sit down with Nugash's family and have a very nice meal with him and his family. Alder partakes in it, and when it's all said and done, he kind of excuses himself to go for the evening. Gives you a hug, Estelar.
Wait.
Before he leaves.
Before he leaves, I need to give him the thing because I forgot that I had gotten him and Mama a present, and I need to give that to him before we go. Papa, I got this for you. A souvenir from Nazdal, if you would. And I'm gonna pull out the little tiki head that I bought a very long time ago.
I gotcha. He's like, oh, what is this?
Oh, it's ugly.
I don't know, but I thought that you would like it.
he grabs it and so going again through my notes again. It's like, oh, this is so cute and stupid. It looks like Gertrude if she was made of wood.
I know, that's what I thought too. I thought Papa would love this.
Oh, thank you, my little cub.
Vashana just leans over to Angelina and is like, isn't that normally used in, like, curses?
I think it's best that we don't say anything. It'll be fine. She's like, maybe just that old lady back at the forces doesn't notice. That'll be fine.
I'm worried.
Oh.
And then I'll also pull out the onyx necklace that I bought for Mama, and I will hand it to him and say, "Give it to Mama when you see her again."
I can't.
Oh, this is beautiful. You're relying on me to give it to her and to
not wear
say
it myself.
That it is from me and not you, right?
Of course.
I'm kidding. Yeah, give you a shove. I'll tell her that you got these for her.
Hey,
I know she will.
Papa, I just have one last question. Because
Yes, Dolkin.
when I was living with you guys for a little while. By the way, thank you for that. Thank you.
Of course.
And I remember hearing about Nemesis.
Namsis, yes.
Does every tree have a Nemesis? Because I remember there was one in my dad would tell me about one in the. Does everyone have a Nemesis, or is it different?
Every tree, yes, does have a guardian, but as far as I know from the stories that my father told me, they're not all the same.
Oh,
Every
okay.
tree has its own guardian, as far as I know.
I was curious, in case I just didn't know if Nemesis was on every tree, because that'd be insane.
No. He is specifically with this one.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes. Mosanta, when giving the world trees to the world, to the world, give a different protector for each one.
Thank you for that, Papa.
Yeah, no worries, and you all have a good night. I will try to see you all off tomorrow when you leave.
We'll be here bright and early.
Have a good one, Papa.
I will try to. As he opens the door and leaves, and we'll call a break there real quick.
I go use the restroom.
And
Yeah,
also
yeah,
use the restroom, and I'm gonna make some food.
I will
Give me a break.
Yep.
Hello? Why'd everybody get muted? Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
It was so cozy.
I am here.
I was
Welcome
resting
back.
in a throw blanket, just like leaned
Avatar.
back in my chair with like my little neck cushion.
You did
Mhm.
say I'm gonna get a throw, and then like those were the last words you ever said.
No, I talked as Hank.
Nah, I don't remember.
I remember. I made Dolkin RP with Hank. Don't worry, I got you, Chase.
What are you eating?
Me?
Yeah.
There's goldfish.
I was
Oh.
actually worried.
What do you mean? Worried about
Chase,
what?
what are you eating?
Oh,
When I said, "What are you eating?" as you were like taking a bite of something.
yeah. I had my shit muted. I was like, how the fuck did she hear that?
Well, it's just because when I was talking, you could tell that I had something in my mouth. You could
I was
smell
gonna
it.
say it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can practically taste it. I can taste the goldfish. But
Look,
Chase, what are you
there was
eating?
rainbow goldfish downstairs, and I was like, of course I'm gonna
Well,
grab
those are
me some.
bad.
Yeah, but I don't care. I was gonna grab me one anyway. I'm gonna grab me some fucking rainbow goldfish anyways, Crystal. Fuck you. God, making fun of the goldfish I eat. Look, I didn't choose these goldfish. I wouldn't have chose them if I saw other goldfish. You think there was like multiple options downstairs, Crystal?
Well, I'm just saying, extreme is like the best one.
Yes, 100%, without a doubt.
And you're over
the-
here eating fucking rainbow
they're the-
goldfish, bottom of
they're
the barrel.
They're the extreme is the only one with actual flavor. The other ones are just like
Yeah.
the other ones are ideas of goldfish.
There's like sad Cheez-Its.
I think both Cheez-Its and goldfish aren't good.
This is
Yeah, well, Chase, you're not
this
good.
is see this is why we go to Powerhouse Bakery without you, Chase.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be straight up with you. This is why we go without you. Like almost every single day. Me and Crystal will tell you every single day, like every hour actually.
In fact, Brandon, you know what?
wanna
We
go right
need
now?
to hit up Powerhouse Bakery soon.
We do.
Yeah, let's go right now.
We can leave it like just call them on like your phone, and we'll do the rolls on our phones.
Yeah.
As we go eat at Powerhouse Bakery.
Yeah, and then we'll be like, oh fuck, this donut sucks. Also, I want to roll for plants.
Yeah, like I believe in us. We should be able to do that. Yeah, we can go to Powerhouse Bakery, Crystal. I mean, they gotta have new items in the menu. New year, Crystal.
Yeah, it has been a hot minute since we've been there.
New
so
year, new
they should-
menu.
Yeah, exactly. And now because it's like, just past New Year's, they're gonna have all their like health nuts in there.
Yeah, we're gonna walk in and they're actually gonna have no items on any of the shelves.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, we just got bought out by the people who are saying that they're gonna be healthy this year.
Yeah.
Walk,
And it,
walk in and just immediately feel depressed and then walk
Maybe
out.
Tuxedo
Yeah.
Cat actually is like
Chase, I'm not going back to Tuxedo Cat.
Oh, okay.
Chase, you saw what was there last time. I'm not going there again. The moment I had to turn into this weird, like, plant tunnel, I was done, Chase.
Yeah, I know.
I was done.
Lads? No, fuck that. I'm out.
Yeah, I hate nature.
don't worry, we all hate nature. It's the reason we're here gaming instead of being out there helping the trees.
Yeah,
Because trees are
exactly.
dumb.
Being out there touching grass. Ugh.
Fucking hate grass because there's always, like, bugs out there. Fuck.
Yeah. What a wonderful time we're able to be in where we don't have to deal with such disgusting
Yeah.
filth.
I've never had to touch grass in my life, and every day I'm so
Every
grateful.
day, I thank God.
Yeah, every day I thank God.
You know, we were lucky to be born in the era of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've already told Dad that like if ever nuclear fallout happens, like I'll kill myself. Like you think I won't? How am I gonna look at my
What?
iFunny memes? Come on.
Like, I mean, the internet really became a thing, like, within the course of my lifetime.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Well, thank you
Thank
for
you
that.
for inventing the internet, Matt.
It wasn't me, but...
Thank you,
okay.
Matt. Thank you, Matt.
He's the one who did it.
Yeah. I don't know anybody older than Matt, so
Yeah.
it's gotta be Matt who invented the internet.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Of course, yep. It's gotta be me.
Honestly,
Thank
like,
you, Matt.
honestly, like, why do we still have trees when like moss makes about as much oxygen as fucking trees do? In fact, don't they make
Uh,
more?
It's actually algae that makes the most.
Yeah, I know it's like one of those two fucking things. Just cut down all the goddamn trees.
Algae does make a shit ton of oxygen.
Let's cut down all the
Why
fucking
do
trees
we?
already.
Why do we even have trees when we have Matt? He takes my breath away.
Oh fuck.
Well, that's what you don't want.
So you don't want
damn.
Chase. That's the
Oh, shit.
opposite.
I want to continue breathing.
Oh no, I'm getting a case of the vapors. Oh.
Overloaded his system, Chase.
I've never been complimented so
Oh,
blazingly before.
I've never been
Matt.
complimented before.
Yes.
Did you get Vashana art?
It is in the process.
Ha.
I finally sent them the exact details of what I want in terms of accessories, so I'm hoping to see a sketch next week.
Okay. I mean, at least we're getting a sketch.
Yeah, at least we're getting a sketch.
Yep. And they were like very open to my like exact details. I'm like, I want her to have this kind of shirt with this kind of skirt with this accessory. Also, can you do like this effect and like do this and this? And he's like, yeah, no, that's totally easy. So
Did you put a magical vapor around her grotesque, like 17-inch cock?
Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure to censor it for Twitch, man.
no, I didn't have her have a 17-inch cock, Chase.
Well, he wasn't asking about. He was asking if you put the vapors over
then
the cock.
I don't want to.
Oh.
Then I
Yeah.
don't want to see it.
No, there's no cock and no vapors.
Mm. Are you sure you got the right artist? Chase sent you the right artist, right?
No, Chase didn't send me to this artist. I
Chase,
found this artist.
fucking come. Chase, you really letting down the group, Chase. Chase, I thought you were gonna recommend him to Ule Tiger. Are you telling me you didn't?
He never asked.
Of course we're not gonna ask. Just like we don't ask about Isaiah's birthday. That's why we don't celebrate it.
Yeah, I still have not gotten Isaiah. I haven't gotten Ryan anything either.
What do you mean? We got Isaiah something.
Your novel.
Yeah, you're fucking
Your novel.
hardcore dick
Oh.
down of his character.
Yeah, I mean it's hot.
That's not a birthday present. That's a birthday depressant.
What? He liked
Oh.
it.
Did
Matt,
he?
He said
I'm gonna have
he
you
popped
take
a
that
fat
back.
one to it.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
So I mean, as long as we got boner, like I think we did our job.
I mean that is true. I mean I haven't read past the first paragraph, but I mean like it was okay.
I read the whole thing and didn't pop even a half chub.
With
But-
Isaiah's
but-
reaction, with Isaiah's initial reaction to bear hugs, I don't even know if I want to give him a birthday present. I think that was enough.
That's all he deserves.
Was it
Yeah.
Chase?
Damn right.
I come back, you guys are fucking talking about bear hugs?
Yeah, you're damn right. We
Yeah,
are.
they said they didn't get you a present, but then they were like, "Wait, yes, we did. We got you bear hugs.
We got you bear hugs.
We got you bear hugs."
That's for you, Isaiah.
Oh, for me?
We did it for you.
Well, I mean, it's for Conrad.
Oh yeah, it was for Conrad actually, not for you.
Yeah, but we couldn't give it to Conrad, so we had to go
Yeah.
through you.
Well, I guess
So-
I guess the day after my birthday is fine enough since it was on the 21st, not the 20th.
What a weird day to have a birthday. It's the
What?
20th. Ugh.
The 20th?
Yeah, imagine being born on the
A
20th
whole-
of any month.
Yeah, a whole number. Ugh.
Ugh. Like a number divisible by
Yeah.
5. Just ugh.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm a Capricornius.
What the fuck did you? I don't want to play D&D anymore.
I think you're Capricornius with that attitude.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like my birthday's on the 25th. Also a date divisible by 5.
I thought your birthday
disgusting.
was the 24th.
No.
Whatever.
Jacobs is the
The 10.
third. Yeah, I was about to say
We're
the
all-
13th.
Yeah, we're all divisible by 5.
So, you know what? That's the good. That's the easiest way to
Disgusting.
remember it.
Disgusting.
And then Keith's
When's
is
your birthday then, Matt?
10,
May
20,
6th.
25. Also, Brandon, I never asked this, but
that's
since
me.
since you both were in October, did you guys share birthdays?
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know.
You just had like your birthday on one day for the entire month.
I just know that we always celebrated Kira's birthday on the 4th of July because hers is on the 3rd of July. So we just always celebrated her birthday on the 4th of July.
It can't be worse for Eli, Shiloh, and Noah. because they were all born in March.
Mm.
Eli's is the 23rd, Noah's is the 25th, and Shiloh's is the 27th.
Oh, so they just have to wait.
She's the 29th. No, she's the 29th.
So they just all have to wait till the 30th to get their collective birthday
they
present.
have their birthday in 1 week.
You want to know what's awful? My family. My mother was born on the 1st. I was born on the 6th. My niece was born on the 13th. My nephew was born on the 25th. My grandmother was born on the 27th. And my uncle was born on the 29th.
January?
Of May.
That's a lot of
May.
That's a lot of birthdays in fucking 1 month. Again,
Yeah.
if you have more than like one, I think we did ours separately most of the time, unless we had like a big like where we're all going like the skating rink, Isaiah, like in Florida when Jacob bust his lip open. Like unless there was like a big event.
I remember that skating rink.
Yeah. So unless there was like a big event,
it was behind the condos.
yeah. So unless there was a big event we had like 2 cakes, but if you have like more than like 2 birthdays in a month, you get a collective birthday. You know, it's no longer your birthday; it's our birthday.
Oh yeah, that skating was also right by Choctaw.
Yeah, it was right by the Choctaw.
By the high school.
Yeah, the one where Kira went to. You know what? You know what I love? They still have their little fucking Indian guy as their mascot. The Choctaw Indians. That's not getting them in trouble.
And they definitely didn't have a racial chant either.
I don't even remember what it was. Hold on, let's see what it is.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Say it live now on stream.
No.
I was born on a prime number day.
Okay, good job, fucking one.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just eating food, and then we'll start up again. So the time limit is the amount of time it takes me to get to the bottom of this beef bowl.
The 13th?
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. That's acceptable. It's not divisible by 2, but it's still acceptable.
Yeah, Enrico Pucci taught me prime numbers.
Who?
Jojo.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, the way he calms himself is just listing off prime numbers. Numbers that are only divisible by 1 in themselves.
That's how he puts himself to sleep?
That's how he calms himself down when he gets stressed.
Yeah, that's how he calms himself down stressed, and he first did it when it started raining frogs.
I mean, if it was raining frogs outside, I think I would need a way to cope as well. So
I would be kind of pogging if it was raining frogs.
But they are poison dart frogs, so do it for that what you will.
It was his brother that was making it rain frogs, so
You know, as long as I was like under some.
Why do you open your fucking mouth and spoil things for me?
Whoa.
What? You didn't know that weather report?
No!
That's fucked up.
I did it!
Spoil
Matt!
Ban
Wow.
Matt.
Oh.
I can't believe he'd be out here
I
spoiling.
thought you read part 6!
I didn't!
Oh.
Wow. Spoiler.
I just know dumb things that happen in part 6.
I couldn't find their like school slogan or anything, but I mean, you guys can have fun trying to pronounce the name.
You give it to us.
The-
Oh my. Wait, hold on, I got this.
Yeah.
Choctawahatchee?
It's Choctawahatchee.
Whatever.
Choctawahatchee High School.
Yeah, and only white
the
people. Yeah, and only
Chattahoochee
white
Bay
people
and the
go there.
Chattahoochee River.
I've been in that school one time, and I don't think I saw a single person that was like not white, besides my sister. But she doesn't count. She's my sister.
Choctawahatchee.
Yeah, Choctawahatchee.
I mean, what is Kira's like partially Latino, right?
No, she's Indian.
Or
Because
they're Indian.
Yeah, because well, no, I meant like actual like Native American Indian. Because her dad, like her actual father is a Native American.
Oh, for some reason I always thought she was Latino for some reason.
No. She's actually Native American.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Latin X?
No
What?
wonder you went into the Air Force, Isaiah.
Wait, why is that?
Chattahoochee has like one of the biggest aviation placements in Florida.
I never went there.
Yeah, only my sister went there.
We only
We-
know of it
we
because
left.
We only know of it because of Akira.
Yeah.
And my stepdad took me to football games there.
Ah. Yeah, no, Chattawadachi is like one of the biggest aviation placement programs.
Okay. There's probably like a fucking billion different ways to say fucking Choctawahatchee. Okay.
I like that. I like that
I'm
name.
sure there are
I
people
like,
who are gonna argue only one way to say it.
I like the way that Brandon says it. Choctawahatchee.
You know, I don't know why, but when he gets to the ha, I imagine it's like fucking Sarah Jack Choctawahatchee. Like the same right. What?
I love the way that Brandon pronounces things, like the way that he pronounces eggs.
What about eggs? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with how to pronounce eggs?
You know what I'm saying? I love it. Like it's like I've actually started pronouncing it as eggs because of you.
It's eggs. I pronounce it correctly.
Eggs.
Yeah, eggs. Eggs.
Egg.
Eggs.
Egg.
God,
Egg.
No.
fuck off.
Yeah, I was about to say no. It's the way the seals are.
Sniff.
God, Chris out here making fun of how I fucking speak.
Egg.
Fuck. You know, I'm gonna go downstairs and get more fucking goldfish now.
Go ahead.
Make me an egg.
I'm still eating.
Egg.
I got a very big beef bowl.
Egg.
And a lot of rice to get through. That scream is still my favorite. Ah! Yeah, it's always weird, like what you remember, because fucking me and Brandon just like spend so much time. Just I don't know if like many people like spend a lot of time with like. Do you guys like are like on good terms with like your cousins as like me and Brandon are and Jacob?
My cousins? No.
Very few. Very, very few.
Yeah, no, like
one.
Brandon,
like one.
like Brandon and Jacob are like I feel like are closer to brothers than my actual brothers.
Yeah, the last time I saw my cousin, let's see. Last time I saw those cousins, was when my grandma died. I saw,
Alright, I return.
2019?
Wait, what happened in 2019?
2018. Yeah, 2018.
I was asking if they like had as good a relationship with their cousins as like you and me do, Brandon.
And then the last time I saw my other cousins was when they got married. And that was
Mazel tov.
2020? Yeah, 2020.
I try to be on good terms with my cousins, but they all ghost me whenever I try to talk to them. And then I think there's only really one cousin that I talk to semi-regularly, and by semi-regularly I mean like once every like
year,
3, maybe 5 months.
I see my nephew more than I see my cousins.
Yeah, no, because like fucking, we really had like an interesting time growing up, Brandon. Because it was, you guys went overseas deployed when Uncle Cliff was still in the Navy or the Marines.
Yep, out to Saudi.
Went to Saudi. And then came back, and that was around the time that I got back to Florida from West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
West Virginia.
I don't remember why it was, but like Mom just had to. Oh right, I think it was because Mom and Paul were going through I think that's why that Mom and Paul were going through their divorce.
Oh.
So I think that's why they had me those 3 to 5 months that I was with you, Jake, when I was
you lived with us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weird. It's weird just looking back. I was like, man, those were really fun times.
And we always lived like 20 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
And then like every other weekend we would rotate. So one time we got like 1 week we go to yours, and the next week you come to ours, because you always had the PlayStations and we always had the Xboxes. Yeah. So that's how the family divided us. The Xbox gamers versus the PlayStation gamers.
And then I got Xbox. I'm like, well, fuck. But to be fair, you had all the Xbox games.
Yeah, because Mom and Dad spoiled us. Lost too many Xbox games.
Brandon, why did your family go to Saudi?
Because Dad's job took him there. And then he asked, can I take my family? And they said, sure. And then
Isn't he like an aerospace guy?
Yeah. You think he was doing this
Like-
for fucking ever?
You know, like Saudi Arabia, the capital of innovation.
Is it?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Come on, Jason,
like-
you know?
legitimately, Saudi Arabia
I-
is like the
I
leading
literally
innovator
don't know.
in the tech market.
Interesting.
And then when we lived in like Nana's old house, wherever the fuck that was, Dad had to go back because this is when he was working for the I think both times was when he was working at where he works now, and then he had to go back. He had like an assignment to go back, and then he was like, "Can I bring my family?" And he said no, and then we had to stay, and then he went overseas for like, was it like 2 or 3 years?
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, there was a long time I didn't see him.
Yeah.
There was a long time I didn't see Uncle
He was
Cliff.
gone for a long ass time. He was gone
I
for a couple
forgot,
years.
Yeah.
It was just me,
Forgot
Mom,
about that.
Kieran, Jacob living in Nana's old house.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, it was even
Right
more
next-
fun living in Nana's
right-
house.
Right next to
You
where.
remember the story of how I almost exploded that house, right?
No,
Mm.
I don't remember you. When was it?
Well, you know, we were all young.
We were all kids once.
We were all kids, very young, and had a hankering for being a pyrotechnic,
As all kids do.
and you know, just finding the lighter and being like, oh, fire, and then like looking around and like, you know, lighting things on fire.
Yeah, as all kids do.
As you do.
As all kids do.
As you do, you know, being 4, then just taking a lighter and lighting things on fire because it's like, fire.
When you were 4, I was doing that when I was like 16.
Oh, so you missed out.
You
could've
missed
been-
out.
you
I
could've been
got it,
burning-
I got it.
Yeah, you could have been burning things for 12 more years, Matt.
Yeah.
Well, I was burning things from 4 to 16.
Oh, okay.
Well, I started when I was 4, but yeah, no. I lit, you know, being 4, you don't know things, so I lit styrofoam on fire, and then
Ooh.
you know,
Delightful.
and then you know, once it burned a little bit, I just you know, did a little, I blew it out. But you know, little me didn't realize, you know, if it's still hot, it can relight on fire.
Of course.
And that was right next to the car in the garage.
Delightful.
And I just went upstairs and had a grand old time. And then I have my mom coming in and dragging me down, and I see a roaring pile of ash that is just on one side of the garage, and I'm like, oh,
Oh.
that's being put out by Uncle Cliff, or Uncle Chris, not Uncle Cliff. That's being put out by Uncle Chris. And I remember it very vividly because I got the shit beat out of me.
Say,
and
probably got an
I
ass
was
beat.
going- I go see the SpongeBob movie.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Oh no.
I mean, I you know, fair
Oh,
punishment.
Did you ever go see it after that? Or
I
have you
never
still
went to
not
the-
seen it
I
to
never-
this day?
I never went to the theaters to see it, but of course I've seen the fucking SpongeBob movie.
I just had to make
Oh.
sure like they didn't punish you
It's
indefinitely.
Wait,
I
you
am
were
not, for as long as I live, I am not allowed to see the SpongeBob
Wait.
movie.
you were 4 when the SpongeBob movie came out?
When did the
There's no
SpongeBob
way.
movie come out?
When did the SpongeBob movie
I
come
will-
out?
I'll look
because
it up.
Because the
2001,
SpongeBob movie came out when I was in 6th grade.
That was
SpongeBob movie.
2004. 2004. Is when
Oh,
the first
2000
SpongeBob
oh,
movie
two-
came out.
Oh, 2004. I would have been 6 then.
Oh my god, Matt.
I was in 6th
Wow,
grade.
you're so old.
I was
Wow.
11.
Matt, how fucking old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh
Wow.
my god, you sounded
What a
like you're
boomer.
40.
Wait,
Oh my god.
wait. If I was 6 and you were 11, there's a 5-year difference,
Which doesn't add up.
which doesn't add up because if
Which
you're
doesn't
27
add
now, I'm 24.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
That doesn't-
you just turned 24. I turned 28.
There's still an age gap. I think you were probably
yeah.
10 or something.
Either way,
Oh,
fucking
let's see.
Time is a circle.
I turned 13 when I graduated middle school. So yeah, I would have been 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
because
there you go.
that was the year after Dad died. That's right.
Did he at least see the SpongeBob movie?
No, he died when I was 9.
That's fucked up. That's a horrible day to die. Have you? You know what? I don't think I've. Which one's the SpongeBob movie? Is that the one where?
The one with David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, the one where he
go to
puts...
Shell City.
That's like literally the only scene worth watching in that movie.
I'm David Hasselhoff.
That's the one where they motorboat his tits.
They go to get King Neptune's crown.
Yeah, and Dave Hasselhoff has his tits out.
And
remember, yeah, Goofy Goober, the song, and you know, King Neptune had a real glow down in that movie.
Yeah.
He was like badass and had a really gnarly like physique, and then he's just a fat big fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, you try having a teenage daughter.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
You know, I guess that is true. You can't work out as much. You got to be a parent.
That's true.
I remember I love the episode with King Neptune where he's all like, Krabby Patty.
I love that episode of SpongeBob where it's Krabby Patty.
That's my favorite episode of SpongeBob where that one guy was like, "Oh, a Krabby Patty." Yeah, great.
Anyways, I finished my beef bowl, so I am now fed, not hungry, and I am ready to continue.
Is jellyfish jelly real?
No, Chase.
No.
Jellyfish are 99% water.
You don't get jelly from those things.
Is the 1% jelly?
That's what I was gonna
jelly.
Is that 1% jelly?
No, the 1% is flesh.
I would imagine it's probably mostly like
jelly out of the
membrane at that
flesh?
point.
It's membrane, literally.
Can I make them? I mean, grapes have membrane.
What if you put it in a blender?
I mean, if you want to blend a bunch of jellyfish, you could probably get a jelly-like substance.
That would be very interesting. I would actually be super down to try.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just get
jellyfish.
some jellyfish, some actual sugar, just like melt it down. I'm saying
It'll taste like shit, but
You don't know that.
How do you know?
Look, if SpongeBob could make it taste fucking amazing, I can.
I'm twice the
Hey,
chef
people.
SpongeBob is.
All right,
Anyway.
Chase.
Hey,
You know what,
people.
Chase? I will invest in your future jellyfish
This motherfucker.
jelly farming.
This motherfucker
I
out
will-
here.
I will invest in your jellyfish farming company that you eventually start.
This motherfucker out here burning eggs, and he thinks he can make fucking jellyfish jelly.
Yeah, I do.
I will buy you a boat so you can go fucking catch jellyfish.
I don't need to get a boat. During the summer, I'm probably gonna get a scuba license.
It'll be vegan friendly because it's seafood.
Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Won't you listen to me?
All right.
Calm down. I'm sorry. I just gotta ask, Chase, how the fuck do you expect to get out to where the jellyfish are with the scuba license?
What do you mean? He's gonna scuba there, Matt. It's that.
It's in the name, Matt.
He's gonna scuba there.
Okay, Chase, how long does your average tank of oxygen last?
How the fuck do I know?
You're going to scuba school, aren't you? You should be studying this.
Scuba school. My dad's gonna give me a scuba license.
You have to go through training.
Yeah, he's gonna train me.
Nepotism, Matt. Nepotism.
He's gonna do it for me.
He was gonna say.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have to.
Chase, you can maybe, if you conserve your breath, you can maybe go an hour and a half on a standard tank.
Uh-huh.
That'll
Matt,
get you maybe 2 miles off
Matt,
the
Matt,
coast.
have you ever swam in the ocean?
No.
Okay, so like in the ocean, I've swam through a pile of jellyfish. Like I've done that before, dude.
I do remember
That's
going down to Corpus, and like I don't know if you guys have ever been on the big ship at Corpus.
Yeah.
And like when you
Corpus
look
Christi?
down,
Corpus
yeah,
Christi.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah,
been
Corpus
there.
Christi. And then like the big ship that they have there, when you like look down, I remember seeing a ton of jellyfish just like floating in the water.
See,
It's
What
been a long
kinds
time.
of jellyfish
so.
do you think I'm gonna be going deep sea scuba diving for? think I'm gonna be fucking hunting.
You want
for,
the
like-
exotic ones, Chase. You're going for the
If
ulti
you want
rares.
jelly, you can't use your run-of-the-mill jellyfish.
I'm going for the blobfish at the bottom of the ocean.
I'm gonna make blobfish jelly.
I want blobfish jelly.
Okay.
Oh
just
my
grab
god.
it.
Well, speaking of the ocean, you guys got to get there. So let's continue the story.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
still upset about Chase getting nepotism into a scuba diver's license when I had to work my butt off to get one.
Oh, doesn't it hurt?
Just be better, Matt. Just
I
be
mean,
better.
my brother is on the fucking rescue dive team, and I still had to go through dive training.
Let me taste the tears. This is funny.
Yeah, you can enjoy my tears. You can enjoy my tears as I rain them down on top of you from above in my airplane, you bitch.
Oh, I got a grandpa who's gonna teach me about that too.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to Christ.
Okay, let's continue.
I am so pissed. I'm pissed.
Anyways, starting back up.
I'm pissed.
Good. Vashana can wake up pissed and kill Hank.
Yay!
Take your vengeance out here.
Yeah.
You guys,
Walk into Hank's
you
room.
guys
He's sitting there.
you guys wake up in the morning.
Do we feel like P. Diddy?
Nice
maybe.
one.
Roll
I'm
a
trying to
Constitution
remember.
save.
Trying to remember. Ty TT. What was his wife's name again? It was.
Let me tab over. I think I wrote it down.
Tyla.
There you go.
Yeah. Tyla offers up some guest rooms. They have 2 that they can only really spare, with only 2 beds. And they do have a lounge area, which, if they're willing, they can pull out like a cot from the bunker under them that's no longer being used to give you guys space to sleep.
Yeah.
but-
Dolkin will sleep anywhere. I assume he doesn't. Newgash doesn't want Dolkin to be near for the whole spider thing.
You would appreciate if it was, with you.
Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. I got him.
But you guys all wake up after a night of pleasantry with Newgash's family. Go out and hitch up the horses once more to start setting out of Barshan again. The prince is still in the clothes that he's been wearing since leaving, and getting ready. And as you guys are about to head out, SR, you do see your papa come and give you a nice big hug.
I give him another hug back.
Yeah, as he comes back and gives you one final goodbye before you head out into the big open world. Yeah, and with that, you guys start making your way out of Barshan and onto the road.
Fucking finally.
On towards the coast. From here, it would take about a day and a half to get to the coast from Barshan. And as you guys leave Barshan, you actually do see that on the roads now are, well, basically you've just been just traveling, in the back streets of basically anywhere, just pass by the occasional house, the occasional farmland, people going back and forth, and the roads are regularly busy with travel going in and out of Barshan. You see carts and groups of people and what looks to be maybe new, fresh adventurers going to help out with the lingering problem in the city on your day travel going forward. And while you guys are traveling, Angelina, while she's in the back with all you guys, is kind of has her notebook out and just kind of flipping through stuff and humming to herself a bit. She's like, man, I can't wait to actually see everything that's outside of Barshan now. I wonder how much things have changed out here. It's good to actually see
well, more people than what we've seen back at the capital, and I get to see the ocean again for the first time in a long time.
Well, I think it's my first.
This is Dolkin will pipe up and be like, yeah, I mean, this is my first time ever seeing water this big. How big is this water?
As far as the eye can see, and then even farther.
I've heard the ocean's very big.
It is very big, yes.
Bigger than continents, even.
It does take up most of the entire surface of the
I
planet.
think with the world map that I saw before, I don't have.
You're wrong
I
on
should have.
that.
I should have brought that with me, but I'm sure whatever we. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I think when it was last looked at, I think the world was about 60% water and 40% land.
That's big water.
Well, even
Yeah.
more water than land.
That is big
Indeed.
water.
This big water.
It is big
Lots of
water.
jellyfish in those waters.
Jellyfish in those
Jellyfish in those
waters.
Looks like Hank's gonna make some jellyfish jelly.
Yeah, so you guys are on the road, and yeah, it's very nice and peaceful, and it just looks like your average road going down, and you can see as you crest, because it does the road does seem to slope a bit. Before it comes to a kind of like a plateau, almost that dips down into going into a slow yet noticeable decline, and the mountains around start to just fade.
Oh, so we're going to like flatland now.
Yeah, and as you guys crest over a hill in the fields that you're in, you see as you go over for what looks to be still a very long travel, you see to your west, which would be looking forward to your left, you see the mountain peaks of the snowy mountains that are to your left. That have this series of glistening rivers that just come off of the mountains and start flowing down to one side and through the bottom of the mountain, a very noticeable, very large river that goes and spreads out into different areas of the coast, and you can see that the main river heads out into a very far away but noticeable small town that you can see has many ports. And you see, and past that, from what little you can see, you do see the glistening blue ocean ahead of you as well.
It's been so long.
Conrad, what's that place?
That's the port city that we're going to, Dolkin. We'll get on a ship there and head out.
I mean like the name.
Oh, it would be Salt Creek.
I'm just gonna put that in my notes.
Yes, that is Salt Creek. Is the main port town of Hostel. Everything that goes in and out goes through there. May seem small from here, but as we get closer, it'll be much bigger than you can think.
It's not quite as big as like Barchard, but it's pretty big.
Not as big as Bartron, no, but it is quite sizable. The port itself is very impressive as well, and we won't be going to see them. But he points towards the mountain and kind of like motions his finger across the coast. Barring Barshan and Salt Creek, a lot of the smaller towns actually make up the coast around the edge of the snow-peaked mountains right here on the other side.
Beautiful.
It is. I'm happy to actually see it for once. Finally.
Have you never been out here before?
I have, but being cooped up so long, I almost forgot what it looked like.
That's not good.
Well, it's a good thing I saw it, isn't it? Yeah. As you guys keep traveling, it's the same as before, traveling through kind of just wide open fields. It's not wide open to the point where you can basically see everything. There are still, plenty of trees and spackled forests especially around the edge of the mountains, and to the point where the mountain stops before it gets to the coast. You see a significant forest just making up a large area of the coast to the east at the bottom, and as you guys travel along, you see, again, still plenty of carts, farmlands with very large, wide farmlands, and, cows, and even some bison that seem to be held out around the area.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is, yeah. It's basically, I mean, if I had to put into word, just like looks like traveling through the Midwest.
Huge.
So, my backyard. Got it.
Yeah, right through Matt's house.
Basically.
If we look far,
Basically,
pretty
Matt,
sure we
just
can
look
see
outside.
Matt.
That's where you're traveling right now.
Yeah, and you'll see our party like going by in their
Yeah.
car. Give them a
Holy
wave.
shit! Holy shit! It's so flat. I can see them, the city, and Barchon. Holy shit!
Oh my god. Barshan at this point would be pretty far away to...
Oh no, I'm just saying that it's flat enough out my window that I.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just saying the Earth is flat.
It's almost as if the Earth is flat or something.
Yeah.
But you guys...
Yeah, moving 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
No.
But through a little bit of travel, you guys do eventually... through a day of travel, and then waking up the next morning, and taking about another 2-3 hours of riding the horses through town, unless there was anything you wanted to do on the days of travel. But if not, you would make it to Salt Creek.
Still need to make that potion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would like to look for rations.
And also look for plants if we have time for that.
Yeah, I'll do just a little bit of scrounging up for, rustle up me means of survival.
Sure, go ahead. Okay, so we'll do Dolkin roll survival.
Big
For
ol'
rations.
fucking survival, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, that's pretty good.
21. That's very good. You see what looks to be like a wild elk that seems to be moving on through, and you just take your bow and have Ma do a coordinated attack with her as she would go to bite and try to paralyze the creature, doing a lot of damage.
Elkin
And,
would never use his bow.
I only have 4 arrows because I
I
forgot to
think
buy some.
I think
so
I think that's the closest. Well, I think that's the best chance you got.
Well, you could
also
ask Hank for some arrows.
You can also
Or-
retrieve arrows after you use them.
Or, Vishana will just do her magic.
I like to just, unless you miss, you can retrieve the arrows out of whatever you shot and killed.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to retrieve the arrow. You'd be able to retrieve the arrow, clean it off out of the elk, and I'll say, let me roll. It's a feature. I say you get about good 6 rations out of it.
Oh. That'll feed me and Ma for 6 days. It's pretty good.
And, whoever wants to look for plants, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, I just wanted to rustle up me means
Oh
of
my
survival.
god!
You find no plants. It is flat.
There's no plants out here, guys!
There's no
I found
plants.
some.
Where are the plants? My rolls
Rustle
have been
up me means
such
of survival.
garbage this session.
Whoops! I didn't mean to triple click.
Wow.
Wow, and
317.
in a row.
I did
I
not
feel-
mean to triple click.
This
Three
is like
15s on the dice, my boy.
it's really good.
Man, that's very impressive. All right, so
I have a triple click button. I did not mean to hit that.
gotcha. All right, so looking for plants in the grasslands. Going back through grasslands.
I mean, if the druid couldn't find
Okay,
anything.
So for
Yeah, there's no plants out here.
5, if you got this written down, Chase, you have arrow roots. If you need me to retell you what arrowroot does, I can do that for you.
I don't believe I have arrowroot.
That is the one that you can create it into a potion that can be coated onto a weapon and make it a +1 weapon. So you
potion coating for weapon +1.
Yeah, makes it a +1 weapon for a minute. And then for you, Vashana, what does a 3 get you? Have you guys gotten this before?
I wasn't
Or is this
trying
new?
to find plants. I was trying to find food.
Oh, food. Oh,
Yes,
ooh.
I hunger.
Well, what was this one? If you were, what was this one that you were looking for? Oh, you had another toxic one that can change poison damage to fire or acid. Wow, that would have been pretty poggers.
Wow, that sounds
would've
pretty
been poggers.
poggers.
But okay, yeah, you search for food and let's see. Dolkin got 21, and I'll say with a 17, you find a good. You know what? You find a wild turkey moving on through.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. And lightning lure just pull it right to me.
Yeah, no, there's just a moment.
And then it's just in my hand, just yeah. And it snap it.
It's just how she goes, yeah.
Could you imagine? There's just a lightning lure. There's a puff of feathers, and in your hand is a fully cooked chicken.
Fully cooked turkey.
Fully cooked turkey.
Oh, it comes pre-cooked.
Wow, it even removed the gizzards.
Oh darn, those are the tastiest part.
You even removed the gizzards and the guts. Wow.
I zapped it real good.
I'll say roll a d6. That'll get you 4 rations.
Hey, that's pretty bug.
Yeah. All right.
So,
sorry, unfortunately, you find nothing.
All right, Estelor is just frolicking through the forest right now.
Yeah.
There's no forest.
There's no forest. It's flat.
It's basically a very wild, long field.
Frolicking through the flat.
Yeah.
Through the
Doing crafting flowers every now and then.
Yeah. There's areas where the field gets larger. There are large sunflowers that are growing in the forest. Or in the forest, the grass. You're making me say it now. In the grasslands.
The plains.
In the plains.
I'll just pop a couple more up next to those. Make it look nice.
All right. Yep. And as you guys spend a day, if you guys had anything, because the only thing Angelina could, if you guys wanted to sleep, Angelina could try to make more potions. She's got blue toadstool, or toadshade, which is the only thing she has. Those are used to make the gaseous form potions, which she still has one of, so she's not sure if you guys want to make anything better that you have, she'll be willing to do it.
I am good.
Sadly, I do not have any.
If you want, she can start making some of those arrowroots. So if you need to coat your weapons to be magical, she can do that. Probably be good for you, Dolgan.
Okay.
Probably good for you, Dolgan, actually.
I mean, it'd be pretty good. All right, Crystal, you can't. Do we want more climbing potions?
I will do the climbing potion. Don't blame me because my modifier is bad because my int is bad.
Oh, just roll 20.
The DC for that would just be, I think that is just that was with the beans.
What's the beans?
Yes,
It
the
was
silica beans.
That would just, the DC's 11.
Alright, roll above a 9.
Come on!
Oh!
Hey, that's pretty good.
Only 2 good rolls have been for making potions.
Good.
It's the only rolls that matter.
Yeah, something useful.
Yeah.
All right, and do you guys want? I mean, she can just keep making more of those blue toad shades, but if you guys wanted to work on the arrowroot and make some magic coating, potions.
Hank is the one that
elixirs.
Hank is the one that has them. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's up to Hank to tell Angelina that.
I'd be down to.
Okay. Do you want to give them to her, or do you want to hold on to them?
Yeah, I'll give them to her.
Okay, how many she got?
Wait,
Of
what was
the
this?
arrowroot.
Error.
How many did I get?
From the last one, you just got one. I'm not sure what you got on you right
Oh.
now.
No, I only had one.
Okay. Do you want to give that to her and she'll make a magic potion with it?
Yeah, I would like to, because I think I've only
Alright.
ever gotten one.
Let's see. All right. Well, the DC for this is 12, so she needs to roll abysmally bad.
Oh, that's not abysmally bad.
Ow.
That's ridiculous.
That's a
She-
double
she-
natural 20.
He just makes a second out of thin
This
air.
is the fucking perfectest potion ever.
You know what?
She's so fucking good.
With a double nat 20, huh? That's
She just makes 2.
You know what? No, she makes it up. She makes it if it's code. The weapon will become +2 for a minute.
Oh my god.
Now that's
She
fucking
improved
strong.
it.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
no.
27.
It's like when you're working on your potion for the kind potion, you feel very confident in what you learned from Angelina.
And then you look over and see her, and you're like, I am a failure of a student.
No. But, and you worked excellently, but for one of the few times you see Angelina like sitting down, when she starts working, she gets quiet
Focused.
and puts everything out and focus. She is her hands are like lightning, just moving through to the different alchemy jugs and jars, the work tools that she has, just making this, and in record time just pops it out. And as she's done, it's like she comes out of trance, like, oh, I think I might have overdone this. I think I made it better than it should have been.
Oops, I accidentally made it better, guys.
Oops, I accidentally popped off with 2 nat 20s.
Whatever, I'm also one for making poisons myself.
The entire time while she's doing it, Vashana's just giving her back rubs and giving the little squirt bottle of water, wiping the sweat off her forehead. Yeah, get it, yeah.
I will give the potion of climbing to Dulkeen.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Okay, I'll give it to Hank.
I was gonna say I
I'll
appreciate that. I didn't need it, but I'll hold on if you need me to.
No, it's going to Hank now.
Okay, thank you. Well, because you've already given me the potion of healing. I don't need that one as well.
Thank you for giving it to him.
Would you like to climb better?
I certainly would.
Here's your go. This is for you, Hank.
I mean, we all know.
He looks at Dulkeen, angry eyes.
You know what's terrifying is what if he drinks the potion and the only thing that happens to Hank is that he gets taller and his fingers get longer. Like he's like Ryan now.
He's Ryan.
Like Ryan Hank.
He's as thick as Hank, but as tall and lanky as Ryan.
Yeah.
Still.
He's fucking disgusting.
I don't know who
And
Ryan
then-
is, so
and then he just goes like, "Hi, my name's John."
Oh my goodness.
All right, but what was it?
No, I was gonna say I prefer if you we could spread out some of the love. You've given me the 46 healing, so let Hank have something.
I mean, Angeline does have 3 potions, 3 different potions. She can give them out to whoever she wants. She's got the gaseous form potion if anyone wants that. She's got the potion of speed if anyone wants that, and now she's got the +2 elixir for weapons for whoever would want that.
I think
She won't be using that.
I could.
Dulkeen would suggest that either Angelina or Vashana would hold on to the gaseous form, as they are the squishiest, and if it'll help them escape.
With all due respect, Matt, I think
Yeah.
she would give the gaseous form potion to you.
Vashana would be like,
Because Angelina is unfortunately able to take more hits than Vashana is.
yeah, no, fully. But Vashana would be like, no, you keep it.
Okay, but I'm only gonna use it for you.
Yeah, it'll be too much weight on my broom, so.
The potion of speed that she made, it'll give you haste.
Fucking what?
Yeah, yeah, she made a potion of speed.
Give that shit to Hank.
Well, he said you have to be able to cast the spell level.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
is it just for making?
Yeah, for making the potions, you have to be able
Oh.
to cast the spell's level.
Okay.
So that's why she's able to. That's why she's able to make it. So yeah, no, she's got a. Yeah, and this for a minute. You don't need concentration. Yeah.
Give that shit to Hank.
So yeah.
Or Dolkin.
Actually, no. She'll give the +2 to Dolkin since you don't have any magical weapons, and if it comes to time where you need to hit things that your weapon won't be able to do, she'll give that to you. So just add. I just call it a +2 weapon elixir.
All right.
Is what I called it. Yeah, weapon oil, or however you want to pronounce it.
Because an elixir is something you would drink.
Weapon lube.
Weapon there you go. Yeah.
Lube it
and Chase, go ahead and add a potion of speed to your inventory.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, you should be able to go and you should be able to hit the little eye bubble and be able to pull that.
He just drinks it and his legs they just get so fucking
Sonic.
massive.
Just the Sonic spin dash.
Literally, Hank drinks it and goes from being able to move like 90 feet a turn to 180 feet a turn.
What a fucking monster.
And then instead of attacking twice a turn, he can attack 3 times a turn.
Powerful.
Yeah, you can make a second weapon. Well, you can do a lot of things with haste.
You can make a second Hank.
Make a second Hank, exactly.
You're basically a blur. That's why she has it as a normal spell. But yeah. So with that, come the morning, you guys all continue traveling, and you eventually make it to Salt Creek. And let's change up the music now.
What?
Pirate ambience.
Time for sea shanty.
Yeah, pirate ambience.
I think this one was the one I wanted to use.
Can't wait to be pirates, guys.
Need sea cadences, I think.
We are pirates.
Need some sea cadences? I got you. If you need some sea cadences.
What was the one that you showed us, Chase? That sea shanty that you were like this.
Bones in the ocean.
Yeah, Bones in the Ocean.
Bones in the Ocean.
Bones in the Ocean is so fucking pog.
Is that good? Is that good volume for you guys?
I'm good with it.
It's pretty good. It's not that loud.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So as you guys start walking into Salt Creek.
Nia has arrived. They said, "Hi everyone, how are you doing?"
Hey.
I wish you have a good stream. Hey, thank you, Nia.
Thank you, Nia. Yep. So as you guys walk in, the first thing that gets all of you, a sensation that would definitely be new to you, Dolkin.
The salt.
Slightly new, just has been a while for you, Hank, and for you, Eslar, is the smell of salt water that just fills the air. The air gets. You feel humidity in the air as you start getting closer and closer to this city. The weather is very sunny, very partial clouds in the sky, bright sun coming down. A little muggy. You can feel that your clothes are getting a little stuck to your backs as the heat and temperature starts to get to you. And immediately as you get to the as you guys get to the main road that leads out, you see markets. You see basically an entire fish market that just kind of goes down. You see people that are selling stuff all over: vegetables, meats, fish, random knickknacks or cloth, pottery, whatever could be going on around here. Seems to be a very, very big trading town right here. You can even see a whole plethora of people that seem to be moving on through this area. One thing that's surprising is, amidst, the normal, you see halflings, gnomes, humans, dwarves, elves are moving through. You even see a couple of orcs as well that are also moving through. Some tabaxi as well that seem to be moving through, and maybe carriers for the town as well, going from street to street, climbing atop buildings and leaping over, very lively. And one thing that catches your attention is standing almost like a statue in front of a stall is a loxodon.
Yeah, Dolkin's just looking at all of these. Dolkin's just looking at most of these things and being like, "Why is your cat on 2 legs?" It's just like, I seen cat like, oh my.
Dolkin, that's a tabaxi, and
that guy,
one with the
That guy is
The tro-
huge.
Yes, he is what's known as a loxodon.
What
They're
now?
A
a
what?
loxodon.
Luxy, Luxud.
Loxodon. Yes, they're basically elephant people.
Like
They're
An
Carmel.
elephant.
They're very friendly and docile people, but you do not ever want to enrage a Loxodon. There's a saying about never pissing off the gentle giant.
So do I call him Luxodon or call him Elephant?
Just
Ni-
call him
ni-
sir.
Neither.
Oh,
They're people. They are people like us, Dorking.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I am quite sure. Yes.
Dwarven racism. There it is.
Yeah, but there's a big old plethora of people that seem to be going through here. A very big melting pot is what it looks like, of different races that people don't seem to mind one another. It's just almost like walking to a town and just feeling the friendly, homely neighborhood vibe from around you.
Very southern vibe. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to put it. And as the prince seems to move his way way down the road, he did take your advice, Vashana, and while in Barshan, he did pick up a hat. Picked up a bit of a wide brim hat to cover his face and head a bit. And with how hot it is, he seems to appreciate it a little bit more as it covers the sun.
When we walk out, I'm just gonna have Dolkin like do like the. oh, it's so much worse out here. Why does
Salt. Are you not used to salt air?
Why does it smell like that?
No, the air could be salty.
That's because of the salt in the water.
That is the ocean.
But how does it get in the air?
Yeah, how did he put it in my nose?
When the water gets warm from the sun, it turns into a gas, and it takes a little bit of the salt with it.
What the fuck did?
I guess that's a good way to put it. It's very odd, but basically just the entire ocean you see is salt water. So, and with enough of it, well, it would, being this close to it, you'd more than definitely smell it.
Dolkin's gonna like smell himself and be like, oh, this is gonna stick to the fur.
Yes, it will.
Oh.
Maybe some peppermint will help.
Yeah, Dolkin.
And Angelina pats your shoulder, and you can feel like a wash of prestidigitation already over here. He's like, I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
No, it's fine. If we're gonna be on a boat, I assume I'm gonna smell like this for a while.
Just wait until you smell like rotten fish.
Rotten? Oh no.
If you'll need some time, I think it would probably be good to fill up on anything that you might need. We do have a long sea voyage ahead of us, and a longer voyage and a longer travel once we do get to Valash. So I would make sure that you are quite prepared, and maybe if you wish to bring things with you that cannot be provided on the ship that you might crave. I know I might get a nice bottle of scotch before I go on there. I'm probably going to need it. But I'll go ahead and see if I can procure a ship for us to accompany to board.
Conrad, I would keep that bottle of scotch a secret as long as possible.
I'm aware of sailors. Do not worry. I know how they feel about their drink.
I mean, I had a bottle of elven wine that I was supposed to give to you, and well, you never got it, so.
I see. Well, if any of you need to stop for a moment and go get anything, I can go on ahead to the port and try to find a ship that will take us. I'm sure I can find one. There should be traveling vessels.
How long do we have?
Yeah, because I do need supplies.
He looks up. He's like, when it gets to about, I'd say it's about like 9, 10 at this point, around that. It's like, let's say.
Would Vashana, with her knowledge of the ocean, know when the tide is about to
roughly what time the tide would change?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, Vishana will pipe up and be like, let's plan to meet back up just before the tide change.
The what?
Huh?
The tide change.
I don't.
The
It
ocean.
changes. The
What
ocean
is-
changes.
Yes, the ocean gets higher and lower.
Changes.
Is it a person? Do I have to
No,
call it
it-
by his name?
No.
We'll say to make things exact. I'm gonna apologies. I'm not very familiar with tide as well, Vashana. Let's say around the time that the sun is completely overhead of us, which would be around. Just kind of looks up. Maybe 2.5 hours. Would that be enough time?
Oh, well, yeah, I can look at the
That's
sun. I could do
plenty.
that.
All right.
I could look at the sun.
Yeah, Vishana just kind of looks at the ocean. Yeah, the tide should be ready about then, so we should be fine.
Perfect. Maybe I should. As you guys are hopping, I was like, maybe I should invest in a little bit of time. Maybe. What if they have any of those around there? As you guys, I assume you guys all hop off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to go get arrows.
And as we hop off, Vishana's just like, so the moon creates the pull that makes the water go up and down.
I'm gonna go get arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do shopping.
Hank, you
Stop
stand
making
here.
sound like my papa, Vashana.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to go
and-
get arrows.
And Angelina doesn't need anything, so she's going to go with the prince to help him get a boat.
In that case, Vashana, left all alone on the dock, is just gonna look
Well, you're
both
not.
ways.
You're not on the dock yet. You're nowhere near the dock.
well,
They're letting you off in the city center to go to the docks.
Yeah, left all alone near the docks, looks towards the rest of her friends all going off to go buy shit, looks towards her girlfriend going off with the prince, and then just kind of slumps down, like, having no idea where to go.
No, you still gotta tell us about the tide though. So just keep talking. We'll hear you.
Yeah, you can keep following us and talking to us. But
Yeah, Vashana knows when she's not welcome.
No, welcome. We just didn't care. We just
No,
Donkey
no,
doesn't care about the
no.
tide.
No, it's like the bit like you close your eyes and start talking about the tide, and everyone leaves, and by the time they come back, it's when you finished with your lecture and open up your eyes again.
Yeah.
And you're like, so did you guys get that? It's like,
and then
ah,
Ja. Yeah, Ja. Whatever you said, Vashana. Okay.
all right. So feel free to go around and see what you want to get.
Could
Anything mundane you can find.
wanna buy more
fairly
glass
easy
vials.
around here. Oh, you can definitely buy that. You find a glass blower shop, and they seem to have a plethora of different small glass vials that you can definitely buy.
I need some arrows. How much would that run me?
I think a bundle of 20 arrows is only like 5 silver. Arrows. 1 gold piece for 20 arrows.
All right, I will.
And
cough
a
up-
quiver. And keep in mind, a quiver can hold up to. Wait, really? A quiver can hold?
It's up to 20.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
I was
I
gonna
thought
say,
I
I think a
thought I
quiver
thought
can
I thought a D&D quiver could hold up more.
Oh.
I'll say a max of because time does it for me. A max of 50 arrows can be held.
you
Like,
You guys are adventurers. You got big quivers. You guys got big quivers.
Big quiver.
We did the Goron horse race, not the Goron, the Garuda horse races. We got
Yes,
the large
exactly.
quiver.
Exactly. So 50 arrows is a max you can hold because time does that for me. So why not?
Well, that's nice. You know what? Since we're here, Duncan probably hasn't eaten. I mean, there's water in the Underdark, but it just doesn't smell like this. He would like to
Yeah.
go to a shop that maybe has some cuisine that you would find around here, because he hasn't eaten today. Maybe he can get something for the show.
For
Vashana would be at that shop when he gets there, just chowing down on seafood.
You walk into a shop, and you know what? What would Vashana? Because the main thing would definitely be seafood around here.
Oh yeah,
What would Vashana have?
Vashana's wanting like some fucking tuna rolls. She wants like takoyaki if they got it. Like if they don't, just straight up octopus.
Big stomach.
Some jellyfish jelly.
Jellyfish jelly
you
on my
would-
toast.
Yeah. The equivalent of you'd be able to get the equivalent of takoyaki as you see a kenku actually, or not, a kenku and an arakakra running a one of the seafood shops, and looking at you, Dolkin, they recommend something you probably haven't seen before.
Definitely haven't seen before.
Yeah, something called lobster and crab.
Vashana
Dolkin-
just mid-bited. Oh, they're really good, especially with butter.
Dolkin's gonna scratch his head and give it a sniff and be like, why do they all smell?
Do you have like
It's because, well, sir, that's because they haven't been cooked yet. Haven't been cooked.
do you have like do you got like pirimo? It's a silverfish?
Isn't that a bug? When the air cocker looks, is that a bug?
Vashana mid-bite. It is. He hasn't been to the sea before. Oh.
You got
Here, my friend. Yeah, my friend. The food may not smell. Well, because it's not food yet. This is all. We cook our things live here.
Dolkin looks at it. Does it look bad, Dolkin?
Oh yeah, it's like it's like looking at lobsters.
Oh, in
like,
the fish tank, yeah.
like in a fish tank, though it's not an overabundance of them like most fish tanks. It's like a very an average sized fish tank with maybe like 10 lobsters moving around inside of it. And another one with crabs looking around. It's like we get fresh food. We get fresh food every day, and we cook it here.
You're not gonna kill it first?
Vashana just mid-bite. Okay. They kill it and then throw it in the pot. It's amazing. Try it. Oh.
Oh yes, no. We have perfectly painless ways of killing the creatures. They do not feel pain, and then right onto the grill, or into the grill or into the pot to stew and cook.
As Vashana just finishes up eating her last bite. One lobster for the both of us, please.
Sure. I'll go ahead and say. Oh, what were you eating for?
Just wanted everything.
That'd be two gold.
An entire lobster.
If you're gonna get if you're gonna get 2 lobsters, that'd be 10 golds.
Yeah, plug it.
Lobster ain't expensive. The real one ain't gonna be be cheap here.
Yeah, no. Vashana is going all out and just like, actually, you know what? Yeah, and she will throw down another. What would that be? Yeah, she'll throw down 50 gold.
What?
As many lobster as you can, please.
Oh, both the Kenku and the Arakakra, their eyes just light up, and they immediately go to the kitchen, taking a couple lobsters and a couple crabs with them, and they grab 2 buckets. And Dolkin, you hear a lot of cooking, as there are other people that are also inside of the what looks to be the kitchen in the back, and you hear the stewing
scream.
No.
Oh.
You hear the hissing of hot water and the smacking of knives and spatulas on one another as you're not sure what's going on, but it seems that they are working very hurriedly in there, as about a good half hour passes as both of them come back out with 2 buckets, one full of
buckets. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crab bucket.
Yeah, crabs in a bucket. Yeah. What one looks to be they have the cooked lobster. Well, no. One bucket would be for the crab legs, which seems to also be filled full of ice as well. That they have all the. They seem to have taken apart the crab themselves as well. With your generosity, Vashana.
Cool.
And gotten all the meat and placed it down onto the to the ice inside, and another one with like a little basket full of the fried lobster tails. as well as meat from all the claws and legs. They're just kind of like very placed very neatly inside, and you can definitely smell like a buttery sense. Dolkin, despite what it smelled like before, when they show it to you and you get a whiff of it, it smells amazing. This is something you have not smelled before, but it's mouth-watering.
Now, just like in real life, I think crab and lobster both smell really good, but I think they taste like fucking ass.
Agreed.
So
I love crab and lobster.
I know.
I'm a crab fiend.
The texture is gross. The taste is not there.
I love being able to slurp it.
Yeah, and like it's not.
Oh my god.
So I will have Dolkeen do just like I have. Where I love this smell, and it's weird because I love most all of the seafood, but I can't stand crab and lobster. So I'll have him sit down with Fashawn. I assume Hank is there as well because there's a lot of food.
Fashawn's gonna take all this food to the ship, so we can all eat it when we get on the ship.
Oh,
that's what I assumed. Is like you got a big bundle of it, so that they put it in like little carrying little carry-ons for you to take with you.
Thank you so very much.
Of course. Thank you for the generosity. We're gonna. And they look as the Kanker looks to the aircraft. We're gonna have to get another shipment from the sailors. It's like, I know. I didn't think we'd get that many. They just are kind of squawking at one another.
You know what? I was looking it up. Apparently they have eels in the Underdark. Would they have an eel here? Would they have an eel for sale?
I feel like they would.
Perception check on that one.
Let me, because I assume Dolkin's probably had it. So let me.
Oh, eel is amazing.
Yeah, I fucking love eel.
Eel is so fucking good.
In real life?
Yes, actually.
I've never had it.
It's great.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's okay.
15. In one of the shops that you see, it does seem that there are some aside from the regular fish and tunas and bass that are being sold. It seems like one is a little more exotic with catches that they got. You definitely see again. They're like crabs and lobsters that are there. But you also see one shop that has manta. This is
what?
You wouldn't know that, but manta, kind of like a manta rays that are just kind of hanging by their long tail upside down. You can only really think that it's like, oh, I've seen this before, but wait, this is a lot scarier than what looks like in the Underdark. And they also have eels.
You know what?
That are and like with most areas, all of the stuff is laid out on fresh ice that is made so it doesn't go bad.
Dolkeen, as he walks up to the cart or this stand.
Can you guys tell the Florida man in me is coming out with talking about seafood?
Oh, I love seafood. I want to hear about seafood. No, this is crab and lobster, and it's awful.
Listen, I made this town. I'm like, this is seafood central. I'm making it. It's just Florida.
Dolkin will walk up and he'll kind of like poke at the stingray and be like, "Oh, what is this thing? Why does it got a knife?"
Yeah. And
I think that's called a stingray, Dolkin.
As you guys are talking, you hear boom, boom, boom. As you see coming from behind a curtain, you see the large Loxodon man that's just like slowly stepping his way behind the stall, looking down at all of you.
Dolkin's gonna look up and up and up and up until he sees his eyes.
This guy is about 8 feet tall.
Yeah, Dolkin will take a step back to properly look him in the eyes.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, what's your name?
My name? Oh, many people don't ask my name. My name's Elijah.
Well, how am I gonna do business if I don't know your name, Elijah?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked.
Dolkin will hold out his hand. My name's Dolkin.
Yeah.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
As he holds out his hand, and like with very few people, but very familiar, his entire hand grasps around yours. As he slowly, very big, very firm, but very soft handshake as he shakes your hand up and down.
I'm not from around here, and I've never seen this big water before. And why does that fish have a knife? Vashana said it was stinging ray?
Yes, that's a stingray. They come up around the surface of the water. They're very relaxed fish.
Sometimes you can even see them jump out of the water, Dolkin.
But someone
Oh,
gave
yes.
them. But someone gave them a knife.
Oh yes, it's for protection and self-defense, like a wolf having its fangs.
I mean, yeah, that's smart. I just.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you like it if a big shark came up and took a bite out of you and you didn't have a knife to
No,
defend
no, no,
yourself?
like I get it. Like that. Like I'm. What now? I'm just curious why Morpheus don't have knives.
Well, it's not very practical to have such a big knife dragging around in the water.
But the only one I know, and he'll look over towards the eel. Be like, I know that one. I mean, could I? How much are these, Elijah?
Oh, these? Oh, well, I have a fisherman that comes around who gives more odd things that people get. People don't really buy them, but I sell them at a fair price. If you like an eel, they're very good if you turn them into little rolls and eat them with some cabbage and maybe some carrots and broccoli. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic.
No, it's fine. My mom turned one into a pie one time. It was pretty good.
That's weird, but I understand.
Whoa.
But it would be for an eel, it would be 2 gold pieces.
And for the stingray?
For the stingray, it would be 4 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll hand him over.
They were a little harder to get.
Yeah, I'll hand him over.
Would you, as he's going to hand it over, would you be able to go ahead and, portion off the stingray for us?
What? No, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, well, if you want, I could for an extra fee. I can, but if you like to do it yourself, that's fine.
I'm gonna try. But I'm not giving you that.
Okay. If I'd have to make a recommendation, you definitely do not want to eat the tail. That is where it keeps its stinger and a lot of its venom. You want to be careful with that, but eating around that, removing the more basic parts, it can be very delicious.
Wait, this thing has a knife and it's poisonous?
Yes,
Oh,
Duncan.
yes.
It killed a man once. A very important man.
May he rest in peace.
Steve Irwin is canonical to every universe.
Rest
He was a hero, even
rest in peace, Eve Serwin.
He was always like, blimey, look at the size of this thing. I'm gonna touch it.
I'm a dwarf in this world.
You know what? Now that Dolkin knows that it is poisonous, he'll pawnty up another gold. He doesn't want to poison it. You know what? Fuck it, I'm not going to. I'm gonna risk it on the boat. If I get,
we could turn that poison into a poison we could use.
Oh!
It'd be a very minor poison that really wouldn't do much.
And if nothing else, I can make Dolkin roll a con save and have him poison himself.
Just gives you a bad tummy ache.
After Estelar gets her little glass bottles, I'm gonna have her...
how many are you getting? Because
10.
10.
How much would that be?
Glass bottle would be 2 gold pieces each. So that'd be 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
For 10 glass bottles.
I'm gonna have her go out, slightly out of town. You said there's not really any like trees around here, right?
There are, just not very many. It's more flat. A lot of attention is around the ports and also around when looking out, around the river. Around the town, there are definitely some trees, but it's mainly flat land. And a lot of attention is around like the river, where you can see a lot of people just gather around fishing. A lot of attention definitely around the water.
I'm gonna go away from that. I'm gonna have Estelar go out a little ways, not too far, just far enough out that like the noise of the town is like less. Have her stick her staff in the ground and like have it turn into a tree. And then just like sit under it and just sort of like
Relax.
just have a sort of relax, but more so like I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I guess meditate is like the closest word that I'm like getting to. Just sort of like becoming one with the land at the moment.
Before you go onto the ocean.
Yeah, before I go into the ocean, this is Astelar's like I need my time with the trees.
You're coping for the time being.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm about to be a ocean druid.
I'm about to be an ocean druid, and I need to say goodbye to the land for right now.
I've never been near a ocean before.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to cover. We'll just have to cover the ocean with trees.
Yep.
Yeah, cover the ocean with trees.
Yep.
Planting trees along the ocean.
Yeah, as you're just sitting around, you feel a little pair of talons land on your head as there's like a little blue jay on top of your head. That just kind of looks at you. Yeah, you do, and you see its like beak like chitter a little bit with a chirp before it flies off.
Oh, this is the perfect moment to take Bjorn out, because I keep forgetting that I have him.
Yeah,
you only use him for combat.
Yeah, you lay down and you feel you reach into your bear pelt, and in your hands is your little wildflower spirit bear Bjorn. Say,
oh, Bjorn.
Back in the bag. Stuff him back in the bag.
Yeah, throw it back in the bag.
Yeah, when you lay down, he just lays down on top of your stomach, just kind of curled up. Or like Mama Bear has his arms like wrapped around, like kind of like Ma does against Dolkin's back, but just him against your front.
Oh, it's so cute.
and then he changes, and he's a giant bear on top of you, and he crushes
you to death.
Yeah. Then he crushes me to death. Oh, that's how I wanted to go.
By a bear.
You crushed my bears.
All right, Hank, what are you doing? You say you also wanted to go buy arrows.
I imagine we're gonna need more rations. I figured I wouldn't need as many. How long are we gonna be on there? Couple days.
About 2.5 weeks.
Okay, yeah. And is there gonna be food on the boat?
You don't know, but you can infer that there, with a voyage like that, there probably will be.
Yeah.
You being out on the sea, and Vashana as well. Usually, if you're boarding a ship as a well, not as part of the crew, but passengers, they usually feed people.
Yeah. I think for Hank, he'd want to get some rations because he's running low for like the first time ever.
Yep. Rations are just 5 silver ration. So
how much will 1 gold get?
2 rations.
2 rations.
One gold is 10 silver.
I'll get 10 rations.
Okay. That'd be 5 gold.
So 5 gold. And okay. That's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Alright. With that, the time as you guys are just, going around Salt Creek, the slowly starts to slip by as Vashana, you notice the tide is starting to come in a little more, and everyone else can see the sun starting to get a little more into the middle of the sky, and it's like, we should probably make our way down to the port now.
Yes, it's the tide should be going out soon. We have to hurry.
Okay.
Alright. Has anyone seen Estella?
Have we?
No.
Unless Esther isn't coming, I assume she would start making her way once.
Yeah, she would be checking like the sun's position every now and then to see like if it's getting close to
You
time.
tell me you wouldn't nap with your bear? Tell me you wouldn't take a little nap?
No. Like I said, she's not relaxed right now.
Oh, okay.
So napping would be out of the question.
She's just de-stressing. not relaxing.
She's trying to
I'll
calm
say-
the nerves.
Yeah, I'll say the very least. You guys saw SR kind of going back the way you guys came outside the town, so you assume she's probably out there. And I'll say with that, you just wait a couple minutes, and you do see Eslar making her way back down the main streets and catching back up with you guys.
Oh, that's all. Where'd you go?
Out there.
Was there cool fish out there?
No, but there were trees.
Dawkins gonna hold up the stingray that he's holding by the knife.
What is that?
It's a stinging ray. It's got a knife, and it's also poisonous.
Does Estelar know what a stingray is?
Roll a nature check.
My best stat.
The fuck is that?
What the fuck is that, Darkeen?
I don't know. So do you know the elephant guy? As we're doing this as we're walking the ship, but he had this outside of his store, and he was like, and it has a knife, and also it's poisonous. And I took it, and I'm gonna cut it up, and we're all gonna eat it, and hopefully none of us.
Should you really be touching it like that if it's poisonous?
Oh, it's
There's a
fine.
poison on it.
The poison isn't that bad. It'll just give you a tummy ache. Unless
Perhaps
it's
you
stabbed into
shouldn't
your
eat
into your heart.
In
But-
your chest.
But
and then you died like Steve Irwin.
No,
I think you mean-
no,
I think
Eve
you mean
Sterwin.
Eve
Sterwin.
Irwin. My hero.
Yeah, it's
My
a common
hero.
misconception.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Eve Stowen.
No, but I mean, I bought it, so we gotta try it.
The dwarf ranger.
Not 'cause
dwarf-
he was a ranger.
He was a ranger druid.
Like, well, I mean, I already bought it. We're gonna have to try it.
But if it's poison, perhaps we shouldn't eat it.
Well, we're gonna cook. I'm gonna cook it.
That doesn't
it's
take the
fine.
poison out of it.
No, the poison gland has already been removed, Estelar. We paid for that.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I told him I told him I didn't want that.
He said he
No.
wanted to do it himself.
I said I wanted.
Oh no.
I'll let Dolkin try it first if
Yes,
he
yes,
really
Dolkin.
wants to try.
That's why as she picks up this bucket and just I got us food.
Oh my god, you know what the oh my god, you guys remember fucking Total Drama Island?
Of course.
The one where where Trent eats the puff eats
Yeah,
the
eats the
puffer
fugu.
fish. Yeah, eats the fugu, and it's just I imagine that's just Dolkin with the stingrays,
Hey,
it's
guys,
a giant mess,
it's
and then
pretty
ketchup in
good.
a smile, and then ketchup in a smiley face.
Yeah, guys, it's pretty good. Starts violently vomiting.
But yeah, I'll say yeah. I don't think Eslar would probably have had a lobster or crab before. And but I would say, Hank, you've definitely had lobster and crab before. It's been a long fucking time because you've been in prison for a long fucking time. But holy shit, that's lobster and crab right there in a bucket.
That's lobster and crab right there.
In a fucking bucket.
In the fucking bucket and basket.
always. The best way to eat lobster and crab.
And I got extra butter sauce.
Extra butter sauce.
You're out of your mind. I love it. So I imagine everyone but Dolkin who'd had it before is like, it smells good, but I don't like it.
No. Well, Dog is gonna try it. He's just not gonna like it.
Okay.
I feel it would be fun to roll to see if Estelar would like it or not.
You know what? I guess I could do the same.
Okay. I'll make yours higher. I'll make yours higher, Brandon.
Okay, thank you.
Roll just a flat Constitution to see if you like it. I guess if
Okay.
you want.
This way we'll let the
I've had better.
Yours was low, so I just made the DC on that a 5 because it's like I mean, unless you really don't want to like it.
No. It's fine, I suppose.
Constitution. Uh-oh. Well, I saw a 5, so.
Yeah, Dolkin, you take a bite and like, man, it smells really good, but the taste is really throwing you off.
It's got a weird mouthfeel.
It is a bit squishy, but it's not bad.
I don't know if Hank wants to do the same, or if he's just gonna be shoveling.
Yeah.
He's gonna shovel crab into his throat.
I feel like, well, you know what? I will roll one just to see the quality of it.
Let's see if you like it or not.
Fucking disgusting.
Wow. Yeah, I guess you guys don't like lobster or crab.
This is some.
I just made the DC 5, but it's still low regardless. It's like
this is some disgustingly low tier.
Bottom fucking bargain bin lobster out here.
Actual bottom feeder.
I guess everyone's like, I guess everyone's very middling on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not worth the money that Vishana spent on it, is how we would see it.
As a matter of fact, I'd rather be feeding on a bottom than be feeding on this lobster.
Cool. Glad I did something nice for everyone and everyone hates it.
I'm rolling for it.
Still, would be like, man.
You find something, you lose some.
It's a very least.
Don't worry, Matt. I like lobster, so all my NPCs will like lobster and crabs. Bunch of fucking pussies out here.
Well, no.
I need a roll to see if I like it or not.
Well, Donkey's never had it, so it's a dice roll. It'll be a dice roll for him.
I know.
You know what I do want though, because I assume we're coming towards the end of the session. I don't have cooking utensils. How would you like me to go about
cooking utensils?
Yeah, how would you like me going about unpoisoning this thing and cooking it?
Unless you got cooking utensils, very aggressively.
Hank, you kept that knife, right? You got like a knife on you, maybe like a fork, maybe like a
dagger. Oh wait,
cooking utensils, maybe.
Hold on. I think I do have it. Yeah, I do have a wooden fork.
Well, I mean actual cooking
That's
utensils.
That's not a cook's utensils.
There's an actual side.
Oh, wait, yeah.
There's an actual artisan tool for cooking utensils.
Say, do I have? I should have cooking.
If not, you.
Yeah, chef's tools. Chef tools.
Yeah, chef's tools.
Wisdom and in.
Wisdom or in to use it, and spotting poison or impurities in food is one of them.
Did you want me to try it? Because I've got.
What I mean, like,
you don't got proficiency in it, but you can use your wisdom or intelligence to use them to do that.
Well, like, I don't need your help. I just need you. I mean, you can help me if you want. Like, you want to help me?
I would be good to help.
All right.
The main.
Yeah, all right. Come on. We're gonna go find the kitchen, and we're gonna walk past Conrad holding the knife end of the stingray.
Well, you guys haven't even found the fucking boat yet.
So I think you said we're walking to the boat. Oh, damn it.
No, we haven't found the fucking
you don't know what
boat yet.
God damn it.
Tolkien.
There's 40 boats at the port.
Let's go take one.
No, the fuck you're not.
Calm your horses there, Tarzan. All right, but you guys talking and chatting make your way to the port, and there you see as the street starts to turn to wooden planks, actually, as you start stepping, and eventually, it makes some very hard noises as you start making your steps on the wood, and then it gets a little more hollow as you look down and realize, oh, you guys are actually above the water now on just over wood planks. As you start going forward and making your way, you see rows and rows of different ships. You see what's the word? It's brigadiers. Is that the name of ship? I don't know the names of ships.
When you were saying that me and Dolkeen were talking and walking, and then you said, "Oh, before you know it, you guys are above the water." I'm just thinking of some Wile E. Coyote moment where both of us look down and we're actually like
walking over the air,
and then we look back up at each other,
and then we
fall down into the water.
That'd be great. But you look as you see different boats of different sizes with different purposes as far as you can tell. Some just for fishing, some for travel.
I think you mean brigantines, because brigadier Brigadier is a rank in the military.
Yes, that's brigantine is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you eventually start looking as you see just across the different people, and you see down one way. You see what is most definitely the prince's carriage, and you see him and Angelina discussing with a man in front of them as their people that you can assume are the crew, dressed in various different garbs, but definitely seafaring folk that are taking the cargo and starting to take them off of the carriage and up onto the ship.
How big is the ship? Like, how many masts?
Let me look at it again. Oh no! Don't delete it.
Have a
please.
ship for us? Does it have a name?
The ship has 2 masts.
2 masts. Oh, okay. So it's either
it's one in the front of the ship and one in the back. One at it's the front is the bow, and the back is the stern, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
You got it. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So one in the front on the bow, and one on the stern, where you can see the captain's wheel up above.
The sails, are they square rigged or?
They are square rigged.
Okay, so we're looking at like a brigantine or a brig.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, very large. Looks like it could fit quite a numerous amount of people. Seems to be blared as well, so definitely very spacious on the inside as well.
Brigantine can easily haul a good, 100, 200 men.
Yep. It doesn't seem to be having that many people, but a good amount of what you see as crew people, and you see people also around on board that might be just passengers as well. Seems to be sailors, but also ferrymen as well. And as you get to the front, did I? Yep, there it is. Okay. Yep, and as you guys get to the front, or not to the front, as you guys start walking up, you hear Prince Conrad talking with this very large man, about a half elf, looks to be in his 40s, seemingly fairly well groomed, very tanned, obviously being out on the ocean, would probably do that. He's got a long black cape that kind of like shoulders over one side of his shoulder and down his back, with long black hair pulled down and combed back, with a white bandana on top of his head, as well as a very nice, if not very garish hat on top. And he has a goatee as well of black facial hair. And as he's talking, he's like, "Aye, we can do that for you. Where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of your crew?" And he's like, "Ah, well, that must be them. I've never seen a more colorful crew in me life."
And me and Hank are arguing which of us is going to be able to cut the poison out of the fish.
Yeah.
I don't suppose that I would happen to recognize this vessel in any way.
You would know this is a brigantine S493.
Probably not.
This isn't the ship that I came over.
No, this is not. Okay. This is not the ship.
That's what I was looking for.
That was a smaller one, but go ahead and roll me a perception check if you guys don't
I'm
mind.
perceiving.
Oh, that's for
That's
Mom.
Matt, who has unnecessary knowledge of ships. Chase, not Vishal.
Perception.
What's the fucking difference?
Oh,
they got 18.
20, 24, 21, 18. Okay, yeah. Looking at the. Sorry, hold on. I need to take a drink of water. So, looking at the ship, you can definitely tell there's a very colorful group of sailors on it. On the ship, you see a couple Triton that are on the that are on the ship. A couple humans, a couple half elves, and one thing you do also see is a one that seems to be giving the orders right now on the ship is a red tiefling woman.
Oh, okay.
Is that Ferrora? I swear to God.
Ferrora is not a tiefling.
Okay.
She is a human.
Okay.
And no, it is not Zenitha because she's purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see a red tiefling. You see a red tiefling woman with long black hair, in a ponytail down to her waist, very frilly, leathery clothing, kind of just like a basic pirate garb with a white undershirt and a kind of an ascot. Very piercing yellow eyes as well as she's kind of barking orders to everyone. And you see the name of the ship as you're looking at it, and the name of the ship is called the Entrepreneur.
That's a good name.
It's an okay name for a ship.
I could get on board with that.
Figure out. Figure out.
The captain pulls out a gun and shoots you.
I could invest in that.
Nice. See that was better. That was
genius.
That was classier.
Mine was low-hanging fruit.
Anyways,
As long as it doesn't have a multi-level sort of layout, you know.
Yeah, but I know I got confused with the ship names because you guys walk up to this man who is most definitely the captain with how he carries himself in front of this ship.
Does he have a feather in his hat?
No, he does not.
He's no captain of mine.
He does not have a feather in his hat, and unfortunately, he does not have a parrot on his shoulder either.
I want a new boat.
New boat, new captain.
But you look. But as he walks up to you, he's like, "Do you be this fine young gentleman's rest of the crew?" As he motions to Conrad, as he gives you guys a smile and a wave.
Rashad is like, crew, yes, maybe. None of us have worked a boat before.
Well, then don't be helping out me crew with that, or else we're going to be stranded at sea for quite a bit. Anyways, good to meet all of you. Your illustrious, well, I guess I shouldn't say captain, since you don't want to be called a crew, but this fine young gentleman has already paid your fee for boarding my lovely ship. Greetings, my name is Captain Buccaneer. Or if you want to get fancy with it, you can call me Captain Derby Dalton. Or DD, as people like to call me.
DD?
If you call me DD, I will throw you off the boats.
Wait, then who calls you that?
People who are no longer on my boat and are swimming with the fishes.
If you want to get a little bit less fancy with the name, you can call me Buchanan.
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 The Captain Buccaneer of the Enterprise.
Entrepreneur. I'll have you know that to be her name.
Entrepreneur. Apologies.
Don't be going messing up a ship's name. They get angry.
I have a hard time reading common sometimes.
Hey, well, I did pay a good bit of money to have it written that way. It's very fancy, if you do say so myself.
So Captain Buccaneer.
It probably would have been nice if you put it in Elvish.
Ah, that's fancy. That's fancy. I don't want to be too fancy. But anyways.
So can we call you Buck?
You know what? That's fine. I like that. Captain Buck. And you will say captain while on me ship.
I
make myself clear?
Okay, Cap.
Aye, Captain.
That's the spirit. Welcome aboard. And that's where we'll end the session for today.
Oh, poor.
Huge.
After everyone has crab.
Yeah,
after we all try it.
Yeah, Angelina and Conrad both like it.
They both adore it. They love it. They praise you.
Yeah, at least my money didn't go to fucking waste. Motherfuckers all just roll.